All right, going live. Now, before we get to... Actually, we should do this right away. Am I live vertical? I am. Am I live horizontal? Looks like I am. I have to click the Go Live button. Okay, and now I need to change the game to World of Warships. Now comes the fun part. I have both streams live. I should have vertical and horizontal live. Let's see. I do. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and pull up Lumia stream. And let's make sure Lumia is working now. All right. So let's pin this. Got it pinned. Hoodink with the cheer already starting us off with 7 bits. Thank you. Hey, C. Wade. It's 1 a.m. by you. Nice, nice. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Now, horizontal is not working, but vertical is. Just like the problem we had last time. So, YouTube, hold off for a moment. I'm going to end the stream. And then what I'm going to start doing moving forward, instead of planning out the streams, I'm going to have to go to make a new stream out of it. Now, the problem, of course, is when I do this, right? When I do this, it totally screws up vertical. So hopefully, this is all I have to do moving forward, and we are good. Punkmaster, it's 11:30 for you. Nice. Nice. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, now let's see here. Why haven't you started up? You start up. Okay, now let's go to copy the stream key. And now I have to go, I'm going to put it into... Actually, I'm going to stop the horizontal stream for a moment. And I'm going to go into the YouTube horizontal. Go to output settings, put the new stream key in, which is the same damn stream key, so I'm curious about this. Goes vertical. Okay, both of them are back up again. Hit the go live button. Hello, Seabear. All right, now we're going to turn Lumia off and back on again and see if Lumia hooks into the horizontal. It does. Okay, good, good. And Lumia has hooked in to the vertical as well. Let's double check this. So I'm going to type vertical test and I'm going to type horizontal test. There's the vertical test. Punkmaster, we're going to find out together. I tested them, but I can't share my feelings from testing them because I was a tester. So, we're going to do that together. But first, I've got a couple of ranked wins to get. Could take a long time, could be quick. You never know how it goes with ranked, you know what I mean? Alright, so I'm going to move that window over there. I just need a couple moments, y'all, to get the streams going on my other PC to make sure that everything's looking good for you guys. Ooh, and then I need to also light my beacons. That's important as well. All right. Let's get you guys off on the next one. How are we going to test the Dutch lights? We'll find out. I'm not sure if I can take them into other modes or not. So we can mess around with them in whatever mode you guys want. Like I said, I just need to finish ranked first. And there's a very specific reason for that. I'm leaving in the morning on a jet plane. I do know when I'll be back again, but I don't want to leave any necessary ranked stuff for when I'm traveling, you know? You're about to get the Veneto? Veneto isn't bad. Veneto is fine. Houdank Des Moines, congratulations. Congratulations on the Des Moines. All right, I'm going to post my, light my beacons, calling for aid for people to come and tune in and watch the stream. Whoops. I want to keep that open, I think. I want to keep YouTube Creator Studio open just in case I have to un-F it up, you know? Something gets wrecked on it. Okay. YouTube has this fun habit of, like, not actually turning off when I stop the stream. So I have to, like, turn it off manually. So this helps me remind myself to turn it off. All right, now let's get the links on Discord posted. I love my, I always put on Discord an animated GIF when I'm going live. So, yeah. You saw it, huh? I just laughed when I saw that. I'm like, you know what? That's gonna be the gift for tonight. You know, that says everything it needs to say. Okay, let me get StreamerBot up and running too. StreamerBot, in theory, should also hook into both vertical and horizontal. And I should have checked on that too, but I forgot to. So, oops. I suppose I should also get the game loaded that we're all here to watch and play together, possibly. You got Conqueror recently. Congratulations on that, Punk Master. Oh, look, the game is installing an update. Thanks, game. Okie dokie. Conqueror is a lot of fun, Punk Master. Just shoot HE. You can absolutely wreck stuff with AP too. But I find it's most fun when I just spam HE and just turn off my brain. Okay, YouTube did not link in properly. Okay, I need to fix that. Guys, we are 5 followers away from 15 freaking thousand. Is that exciting or what? I'm excited. Sign in with Google. Can we sign in with Google? Forget account? Am I going to have to do this every time? I'm going to have to do this every time. That's all right. If I do it every time, at least it, whatever. I probably need to sign in with my YouTube account at some point. Maybe that'll fix it. Yes. That's correct. Wait, hold my beer. 7.7 or 7 point something kilometer. Something like that. Let's see if it filters properly. It did not. YouTube did not accept my bot account, even though I just relinked it. That's frustrating, but I don't want to deal with trying to fix it, frankly. So we'll just forget that is a problem for right now. It just, Kind of hate that, though, because it means that there's going to be some spam for you guys. Who doesn't like spam, huh? Who doesn't like spam? Let's try one more time. Sign in with Google. No, you don't want to sign in with Google? Fine, forget the account. Sign in with Google. And once again, I have to grant it access. I wonder if I need to hit save. StreamerBot is connected successfully. Let's try... Hello, Grandma. Let's try the rerun command again and see what it does. Nope, it's still my main account, my broadcaster account. Alright, let's try killing StreamerBot and starting it back up again. When all else fails, turn it off and back on again, right? Right? Hello, Betaflex. Thanks for tuning in. It should say SB connected in a moment. All right, SB started. I should be seeing that over on the YouTube channels as well. I am not, though. Frag. Hey, there you go, Papa. Oh, I see StreamerBot connected, but it is my normal... Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it. You guys are gonna get spammed with stuff. Whatever. It's more important that we get this show on the road. Of course, I say that as we are currently installing a patch that I can't prevent myself from installing, apparently, and it's at 44%, so... Elusive! Hey, thank you very much for the sub. Twitch Prime sub, let's go. Thank you very much. That's something else I have to fix with OBS, is I can't hear the Twitch alerts. I have to turn that off and back on again. So let's try that again. All right, this time I could hear it. Yeah, I was afraid of that. One of the other problems that I'm having with my setup, this is an OBS issue, is I have this thing called browser hardware acceleration. Now, by default, it's on. Everybody tells you it needs to be on. However, when I have it enabled, well, you guys just kind of saw what happened just now, right? Everything just stopped. So we can't fix it now because otherwise I'd have to start OBS up again, which is a real pain in the butt. But it is what it is. So, hello Duckman. Hello, Grunty. So let's go to the Focus on Me screen and say hello. Happy Monday night, everybody. Warships is currently at 55% of installing an update that I had zero control over. I don't know. It preloaded the update for the weekend, over the weekend. Obviously, I never updated it because I was doing replay analysis. And I just went to go click it and start it. And, well, as you guys can hear me say, we're currently at 58% of getting that back up and running. But it is what it is. Big thanks to you guys for tuning in, whether you're over on Twitch or YouTube, horizontal, vertical. At least we have that kind of figured out. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens when I get back from my trip. If I have, like, I think what I need to do is literally just make a new YouTube stream, like the day that I go to stream. I think I just need to make that a part of that, and then it works. Or, alternately, before I start the vertical stream, I need to maybe get in the habit of starting up Lumia and making sure it hooks in properly. And if it hooks in properly to horizontal, then start up vertical, and then see if it works. The other thing I have to figure out is what the heck is going on with with StreamerBot and YouTube, because StreamerBot doesn't seem to want to talk to YouTube either. So I've got my list of stuff to do. I'm going to add that stuff in right now. Isn't it fun when you bully battleships, other battleships to conquer with HE? Steam updates take forever. That's good to know. So,
Do you know to spot how Seth is old? He writes this down on paper.
well, so for me, what's nice about writing it on paper is I can visualize and then prioritize what I need to do. You know, for me, that's important.
I do the same, to be honest.
So I added Twitch alerts on vertical. See, and then the other thing I have to do is I forget to like cross off that I've done things. So like, for example, multi-stream app, I figured that out. I think at least with Atom that I'm using right now. Still have to go into TikTok and Kick and Rumble and figure that stuff out. Still have to reinstall Windows. Maybe that'll fix some of my problems. I don't know. Paper is reliable. Exactly, Elusive. But, you know, oh, and then I also want to look into transitions. Instead of the fade transitions, maybe a move. Everybody uses mover now instead. So my paper notebook is doing an update. Please hold, right? Seriously. So I said I needed to do transitions. I need to figure out StreamerBot, YouTube. I think that'll be fixed if I just make sure I have an account on YouTube from my alt account for my bot. I think that's all I have to do for that. And then I think that's about it. So while we've been talking, guys, I'm at 77%. So I'm curious. Let's see. I want to say hello to Helmut. I think I've said hi to everybody else who is here. If I missed you, say something, and I'll say hi to you. See, Wade, I saw you earlier. Oh, Vladeshi. Hello, Vladeshi. I think that's... Oh, Kiku. Kiku walked in, and I didn't catch it because I was too busy going back and forth. Note I said hi to you as well. Hoodink. Starting us off with some bits. 7 bits to start things off, which is nice of you. Okay. I think I've caught up to the beginning of the stream when I was trying to, you know, get everything working. So, Grunty, chat, the rest of you guys... You've now seen, because of the way time zones work, EU gets the advantage, if you will, of having prime time or being prime time streams when NDA rolls off for ships. So you guys tell me, what have you seen so far with these Dutch light cruisers?
I've seen that they are very squishy.
Uh-huh.
And I've seen that they have the D7 Provincian type airstrike. Less bombs, smaller reticle, and also shorter drop time.
Okay. Spider says they're meh. Pox says Utrecht seems pretty powerful. See, Wade, why is this? You watch streamers sit middle of the map, barely moving in a battleship and clan battles, crossfire, everything on both sides. Can do that the whole game. When I do it, I get wiped out in 5 minutes. I don't know. It depends on the ship, maybe. What's up, Tunip?
Yeah, most of the gameplay I've watched is Utrecht. I've only seen a couple of games in the other ships, so I can't really comment on the others.
I mean, of course, everybody wants to know what the tier 10 does, right? Everybody's like, oh, and all that. So, yeah, we might get some time to look at some of the other stuff. I'm trying to find... I just want to make sure...
Good evening.
Okay. So, Jarsveld, which is the tier 8, the tier 9, the tier 10 are good. Okay, and then what is it, the premium tier 8?
The
Verheid or
is
whatever?
a premium tier 8, yes.
Yeah, okay. So that's good. Okay, those are all good to do.
Utrecht did look strong in the right situation.
Okay, fair enough. Potato quality finds them to be very strong. Okay, their airstrikes are overpowered. What the World of Warships uploaded a video on YouTube. Okay. Well, so the whole line focuses, of course, on the Dutch airstrikes and the use of smaller caliber guns. So, you know, basically a line of D7 Provincians. So, okay.
I mean,
Well,
the
we'll try to
7
take a look.
150s, like the gun ballistics are really good on the guns. And German pen, like 32mm pens on 128s is great. But the damage of the guns is... The shells don't hit very hard.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we can celebrate now because the game finally finished updating. So let's go. Yeah, their alpha is probably not great, being that they're light cruisers. You had a stream open when Trent last started playing the tier 10. He had 3 to 4 bad games before he had a very good one. It's going to be a high skill floor ship that can do very well, but not consistently. Of course, the bad games won't get used for YouTube videos reviews. Exactly. That is very true, Grant. And this is one of the reasons why I try not to put videos out to YouTube as soon... Yeah, thanks, Helmet. As soon as NDAs roll off. There are certain people out there that do that immediately. But when you watch their content, it's typically like cherry-picked, you know, the best game I had while playing her 2 weeks ago or something like that. So, you know.
It's also new, like people don't know what these ships can do and play poorly against them just because they don't know what they're actually facing.
Exactly right. Now, Tannis... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the longer line is out, the more people know and the less likely you can get these insane good drops. Like, I didn't know you could get the reload on the airstrikes down to 30 seconds.
30 seconds, you say? Interesting.
And I didn't know how tight the reticle was before I saw it today because the stats websites don't tell you that.
Oh, is the reticle minuscule?
It's like
Scottish
the same
Hammer.
Provincian.
Scottish Hammer, thank you very much for your Twitch sub. It didn't pop through yet. Hopefully it'll come through in a moment or two. Acceptance speech? You want me to have an acceptance speech? There you go. What's up, Lav?
The reticle is basically, if you aim it well, you get a lot of hits, despite having lower amount of bombs. Like, you can get like 15 to 20 hits.
Okay.
But at the same time, if you miss, like, it's easy to miss it completely because it's so small.
Sure. Okay. So, as you guys can see, we're not playing the Dutch Light Cruiser just yet. I need to get 3 wins in ranked. And that's very specific because there's a commercial break, so I'll explain in a little bit.
Is it actually wins for steel, or is it like stars to get through the promo?
I'm done with steel, so it's wins for doubloons and then the Research Bureau points. I think I'm on the Research Bureau point stage now.
So you don't need stars, you just need wins.
Correct, Mundo.
I wanted to play today and thought, oh yeah, let's play ranked, I need steel too. And then I noticed, crap, bronze is tier 8 only because I wanted to play tier 7 to grind my Hardy captain a bit more.
Okay.
I thought it was 7-8, but it's just 8. And then I wasn't motivated anymore.
Sure. Helmet, no, I am in Silver League. The attack works now on the Shinano. Oh, good to know.
What did you do? Why did it
not
work?
What fixed it? Thought to it. Do you know what fixed it? So I'm Silver League Helmet because I don't really care to play. I don't have the time, frankly, to play enough battles to get me to silver. So you know, I'm typically just gonna do whatever. Big shout out to our 2 destroyers, by the way, for going to A by themselves, so we have 0 vision. Very much appreciated.
Yippee.
Is the ranked season completely resetting next patch, or is it just a new sprint?
I don't know. We'd have to look. Hold on. I've got a sub to go and pound on. Because the Loria is running around like he doesn't know what to do.
So, Grunty, are the cruisers in the game right now? Because they don't seem to be anywhere for me.
Dutch cruisers, they go in early access on patch on Wednesday.
That is correct.
Thursday, if you're only here.
Oh, they haven't updated it yet.
Nope.
No, the NDA lifted today. That's why you see videos on YouTube and streamers playing.
That's why you see everybody streaming them, because it's the new hotness, and everybody has to see the new hotness, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That must look nice. from the patch notes. Not what I expected, but nice.
So there was a question about Archerfish versus Gato, and honestly, I couldn't tell you. Both have their merits. Oh, hi, Torpedoes. Look, the Shimakaze's over here. That's exciting, too. So this is going to basically be one of those games where I'm just going to die and go next. Perfect. And now I can go next.
I don't know which of these submarines is stronger, but the Gato has really fallen out of the meta. With
Well,
the
you have-
shotgun changes.
You have a submarine that's designed around one specific abusable mechanic, and then the mechanic itself gets nerfed. So
So
I
just for
probably
that
wouldn't buy the
reason
Gato.
alone, I wouldn't recommend the Gato, but I don't
Yeah.
know if the Archerfish is any good either.
Honestly, I would go Shinano unless you're not a carrier player. I'd grab Shinano first between like those steel ships, and then save your steel for the coupon, because the next patch, which is this week, you can buy the other sub, the Archerfish, with a coupon.
Actually, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the Steelville event itself lasts for the next patch too.
Does it really? Okay.
I saw.
I could have
something in
sworn
the
they said it
armory
was-
itself that like where it said like event ends in 30 days or something. But double check it. I'm not sure either. I just think I saw it.
I know. I'll go to worldofwarships.com and find it in 30 seconds or less because their website is so bloody easy to use. All right, let's see. I'm going to use a filter to make it quicker because there's so many articles spammed. Let's see. Holiday battleships, no. Discounts, no. Holiday deals, no. New Year's resolutions, no. Reinforcements, no. Wonders of the Arctic, no. New Year's gift, no. New ships and camouflages for steel in the armory. Here we go.
Just go to the armory directly. That would have
I'm
been
in the
easiest
game.
way.
Ships here.
I
We
mean,
got
you can do it in the armory in the website.
commemorative flags. Okay. Archer fish. It
Okay,
says
I
will
see
become
it.
permanently available in the armory after the event ends. Okay, well, when is the bloody event ending?
Event is lasting for 22
I see.
days, 7 hours and 37 minutes
see it.
longer. So 3
It
weeks
ends-
into the next patch.
It ends January 29th, y'all. So basically, at the end, sarcasm meter at 12. Thank you. So it ends at basically the end of January, guys. So if you are looking to, save one of those two ships, the Archerfish or Shinano for steel, and use the coupon, that's fine. I would highly recommend, though, that you consider picking up, if you haven't picked up either the Hoffman or the Prince Van Oranje, pick one of those up instead first. Because there's no knowledge as to when Wargaming is going to release those again.
Or if.
Or if, for that matter. Exactly right. All right, Shimakaze Gearing Jaeger. Burgon, Iowa, Alaska Black. Excitement. And that's correct, Chaos. We are live, so let's tell everybody in-game that they can come and stream snipe me. Thank you.
But yeah, you probably want to search YouTube for some Archerfish reviews and videos, because none of the typical streamers is what I would
It's a
consider
nuanced ship.
main or really good at submarines. So you probably not get a good
Mm-hmm.
unbiased opinion from a streamer. No offense to any of the streamers, but that's just what it is, as far as I know.
Yeah, Chikuma 2 was available before as part of the Wishing Wharf event, I believe, and then now it's back, but you don't know when it's gone again. So, I don't know if they've announced that that's leaving at a certain point, but you get the idea.
Chikuma is leaving after the event, pretty sure. They made it so that they said that explicitly for the Shinano and the Archerfish that those will stay.
Right,
They
those
didn't
two
say
specifically.
anything for the others.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm going to assume that Kitakaze is... No, he's not. Okay. I figured he was going to go straight for the damage buff and eat himself into death because I'm sure the Alaska is going to be on the other side of this. Let's find out. Oh, look, torpedoes. What do you know? I am shocked and appalled to see torpedoes here. There's the Bergon.
April is showing again. No, that's way too soon. If they say it leaves end January, I would be very
Oh,
shocked
hey, Chaos.
if we see it again within 6 months.
Don't mind me, I'm just repositioning. Oh, Kitakaze and Jaeger action. That's excitement.
Concentrate fire on target.
I mean, it was last year in the Wishing Warf expand, that's true. But that was also the initial first release of that ship. That doesn't necessarily set the precedence that it's gonna come back.
That's a well done. The Kitakaze gets death struck by the frickin' Jaeger.
Impressive.
That's very impressive because he should have easily won that fight with the guns, but you know, whatever. Oh, good, their Alaska's chickening out. We actually have a chance. What's the Bergon doing? Alright. Cool.
Attention.
Come on, 52 and gearing. There's 3 destroyers in this game. Go do something. Please.
The Wishing Warf event in general is the worst, one of the worst events ever.
It's a very
Even if it
frustrating
comes
event.
back in April with the same event, do you really want to get it through that event?
Nope. Alright, well, Los Andes is going to get the easy victory here, or the easy death by the Jaeger, because if the Jaeger knows how to play, it's very simple. You just go and torp the crap out of something until it dies. So, it might be time to go next, y'all. This is what happens when you need something, and you really want something, it just ain't coming. So that's fine. Oh look, I just lost over half my hit points. No problem. I have a
You know
heal.
how I feel. Now you know how I feel when I try to get 50% win rate.
Mm-hmm. Oh look, Shimakaze.
Attention. Reporting the target.
I know. Let's open up on it.
The position of a strategic.
No problem. Surely I'll be okie dokie.
What was that?
Hey, alright. Gearing got himself killed. That's exciting.
Generator starting.
Missed me, Iowa. Get out of my way, Gearing. I called it. I totally called it. I told you. The Jaeger just has to move forward and torp everything. That's why I said this is like a go next situation already. Which is unfortunate. But, you know, whatever. Alright, so the Alaska's going to move up to get into radar range. When, by then, a possible permanent release date since it's been over a year. That's true. Wargaming does like to put other ships out once they've been available for a while. It's good to see the destroyers care about the other side now. Hey, kebabs.
The whole Jikuma thing is weird in general. Because it wasn't this money grab
Hello,
in the
Ghost
first
Front.
place, and then coming back now as a steel ship. Like that's not something they have done before.
Well, the gearing does kill the Shimakaze, so that's good.
42 penetrations, no non-penetrations stored.
Hey, I'm all about them penetrations. Poor Alaska taking them torps. Let's go. Is he gonna take 2 here?
Oh damn, that's
One?
just bullying.
I'm bullying in Alaska? Excuse me? I'm in a Sejong.
Touch grass, Cabops. Touch grass.
That is grunty. What's the matter? Alright. Hopefully this Jaeger will get killed now.
Fire on the target.
He does. Excelente. You personally don't think any of the ships in Steel will be Steel ships later. Typically, Wargaming does bring other ships out. When they bring them back, they put them as coal. And we have talked about how Wargaming desperately needs content that's coal ships. So I could actually see them bringing out coal ships.
Because coal is the free resource.
And that's what I mean.
A steel will ship that you had to pay extra steel to get in a limited event back as a non-steel ship will surely piss off a lot of players. I don't think
for
they're
them.
doing that.
I mean, the way I see it, they don't have anything else really in their portfolio, if you will, to be able to take advantage of it. Yes, exactly. It's a FOMO event, and that's fine. You know, Wargaming has absolutely abused FOMO before, so I could totally see them doing it again, you know?
I mean, they can do whatever they want, quite honestly.
That's right. It's their
don't
game.
I don't see it happening, though. If these ships
their
are gonna
game.
come back, it's gonna be steel again. Or maybe cash. They're not gonna bring them back in a cheaper resource than they were initially sold. I doubt that.
You doubt that. By the way, hi everyone. But they did do that
Hello.
with things like black.
And that's what I'm looking at. Hey, Rob. Chat, do you guys hear when Rob shows up? You guys hear that sound? Navy Pork Chop, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in.
Rob isn't here,
Yes,
though.
they did this with the Flint, the Black, and the Nustrashimi. But they haven't done it since then. And the cost when they brought these back was also inflated, or is still inflated compared to the regular price of the ships of equal tier.
I'd really like to know why my destroyers just don't want to win. I'm very curious about this. Very curious.
Also, you have to keep in mind with those ships initially. I know that was after the rank changes, right? With the starting
Old school YKO.
I guess the one difference is that when they did release the original Nustrashimi and Black So for Steel, it wasn't in a limited event. They were readily available all the time.
That's a good point. That's true.
That's the main difference, I think.
But by the same
Oh
token,
no!
Wargaming
I'm gonna
has
die
never
here.
done something until they do it for the first time.
Yeah, very true.
Say what?
But
Basically, I was saying, well, Wargaming has never done it before until they do it for the first time.
yeah,
This is true.
But it's not something I would potentially hope for that they're doing. Like I wouldn't bank on that fact and say, oh, I don't buy the Hoffman or Prince von Riane for steel now, because I hope they bring them back in 6 months for coal. I think that's wishful thinking, and you shouldn't be doing that.
Let's go.
That is entirely
Our first
valid.
win. They brought Summers back for coal, nobody would complain. If they brought Hoffman or Prince back for coal, it would cause a riot? I don't know.
I really wish they would bring Summers back for coal, or even back for steel. I just really want it.
Honestly,
I could see it coming back for steel.
Summers shouldn't have been pulled. Honestly, the chip is fine. Like there was no reason it was removed, other than we don't want it in the game because it's quote unquote too popular.
The American Shimakaze. I mean, you know, just saying. Thank you, I Can't Swim.
Kebabs, you and me were probably the only two person in the whole game that says that the Summers is worse than the Shime. You and me, both.
Oh, I need to go back. I forgot. No, that's right. I came in first in that game.
By the way,
Lol.
I was
Okay.
looking over old Reddit posts, old, like 2 months, and apparently, Grunty, you don't have a big, very high opinion of the hull that's coming out?
That 203mm destroyer? I just said in that Reddit post that in the current specs of that ship, the DPM of it is laughable. Everybody was screaming out, "Oh my god, that gun caliber is so good, so good, and so good!" And you see, oh yeah, we're doing like 180,000 HE DPM at tier 10. Why am I scared of this?
Yes, I did go nexted with the winning a game, Hujam. I'm amazed by that, but this is the thing about ranked. You know, when you've decided the game's over, you're gonna go do something stupid, and it worked. If their Alaska had like actually knew his ship really well, would have been a different story, right? But instead, he decides to chase me into my walls of skill. Cool.
But
Ew.
yeah, you're right. I don't have a high opinion on the whole. It seems like a gimmick ship that pays everything just to have 203mm guns. I see no rewarding factor.
Yep.
And
Well,
a super heal.
remember, guys, I am a super test coordinator, and therefore, I am unable to share any opinions whatsoever on that ship.
Yep, just check the dev blogs for stats or websites like Well Shipbuilder. They have it in the current form, which may or may not be changed. But just looking at that, it doesn't impress me.
Zakul? I don't even know what the heck that is. I don't know who or what that is. But anyways,
Oh, that was stupid of me.
so when it comes to playing the test ships and stuff like that, I'm very tight-lipped, and I don't like to share any sort of feedback or ideas on it. You notice I haven't said a damn thing about the Dutch light cruisers yet. I have played them in testing, but I'm not going to say anything about them until I've played it. If you weren't infamous, you'd probably... Really? You're infamous, huh? Okay. And I apologize. I try to stay out of, like, drama and stuff like that. I'm usually, like, the last person to know what's going on with whatever. So... Well, it's funny, right, Hujam? Like, they say they don't want you to talk about test ships, but at the same time, like...
They kind of
You
do
know.
because they want the publicity.
No, at the same time, there's tons of content out there with them already, from streamers that encountered them in battles on their team or opposite teams, or people that just record themselves yeeting a test ship or getting wrecked by a test ship.
Yeah, it was weird when I was a super tester. Like, even when the NDA is lifted for the CCs and see them all over YouTube, you as a super tester can't say a thing still.
Well, no, see, here's the thing. Technically, CCs can't say anything either about their experience testing a ship, okay? They could say something like, the ship got buffed or nerfed with these sorts of things. They should not be saying, I was surprised it got buffed because I thought it was strong already. Like, they shouldn't be saying stuff like that, okay? But if they are, that's up to Wargaming to police that. I'm not going to go and do their job for that. You know what I'm saying? Let them go and do that. The person got promoted ST coordinator way back when by accusing you of talking about NDA stuff in TeamSpeak. Okay. I think I know who you're talking about. That person is no longer a super test coordinator, if it's the one I'm thinking about. But, I'm sorry to hear that somebody ran you off of Super Test. Let me put it that way. Nobody should ever run you out of doing something as a volunteer. Unless you're crap, you know what I mean? Like, if you're terrible at volunteering, you deserve to be run out, But otherwise, nah.
I'm glad Capops isn't a super tester. He might get Dutch ships nerfed. We don't want that.
There you go.
Battle starts.
Yes, so Navy Pork Chop, Wargaming has split. So Wargaming is no longer a Russian-developed company. It is its own entity. Technically, they developed the game out of Belgrade in Serbia. Do I want to be more cautious? No, I'm okay. So they develop it out of Serbia. And then the Russian developers, that's Lestu Studios in St. Petersburg, those are the guys that originally developed the game. They split off and they created their own game. That's Mir Karabi, what are you going to call it? It's the Russian server, okay? So they did the split. They did a split last year, February, March, April-ish, something along there. And the reason why I have such a large time frame in is because there was no obvious off and on. There was no obvious changeover from Lesta's studios developed, produced servers to, Serbia's, Belgrade's produced stuff. Which, if you think about it, is quite the accomplishment because it's a game. This is a game as a service, right? This is meant to be running 24/7 without any major hiccups. And for the vast majority of this game, it hasn't had hiccups. And I will say, from running a 24/7 PC, my rerun stream, I can really understand better what they go through, when it comes to trying to make any sort of changes. Which reminds me, in about an hour and a half, I need to restart that PC. Because with me being gone, I need to make sure that PC is in tip-top shape. At least on normal servers, you can play with the normies. You're a filthy casual. You're fine. What's up, Crab Blanche? And I saw something else earlier, and I want to go back up to it. Bob's testing ships will be very nerfed. I mean, you could also say that he balances out the people that go and do stupid things in test ships. Snow is going to clear itself. Actually, we didn't get that much snow, Crab Blanche. It sounds like you guys got a ton. We got a dusting. Like I was all ready to use my snowblower on the sidewalk and on the driveway. Nothing.
I
Not
had
that I'm
fun
complaining.
way back in time when I was a super tester. That's just a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but we have fun, and it's as always, it's the people that makes things fun. Could have used the snowblower, yeah. It's the people that make things fun. So, Ohio is going full send, so that's cool. Hopefully, our team can do something about that. I really don't feel like shooting up the Los Andes because I'll probably get wrecked. You got 1/3 of an inch? Yeah, I know. They said what did they say for us? Like 2 to 5 inches, I think is what they said for us. Yeah,
we got a
I'm
little
doing
carpet.
ranked right now. I didn't get a chance to finish. I didn't get a chance to finish my discussion about why I'm doing ranked, and it's simply because I am very close to finishing the number of wins required to max out my prizes and stuff like that. So that's why I'm doing this for the doubloons and the Research Bureau tokens, points, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it's the Napoli. Okay.
Because you aren't rich enough.
No, I mean, you get rich by doing the things, What snow? Ha, there you go, Enchilada. Yeah, so I just need 2 more wins now. I needed 3 before, but now I just need 2 more. So that's excitement, right?
Yeah.
Well, Sandy's shooting HE at me. That's cool.
Expecting snow, but we got like a nice little carpeting, but then it
Oof.
immediately melted.
Rip Arjunan, who could not handle an Ohio charging him in the face.
Here in Central Florida, I would be very worried if we get any amount of snow.
Oh, is Kebabs in Triangle in Chicago too? Did not know that. And hats off to our Battleship Bungo and Kexar just sitting back and yeah. All right, well, I believe. Oh yeah, Kleber just died. We're in a go next situation, boys and girls. Because our Schlieffen couldn't even be bothered to be in the front. So let's do it. Actually, I can shoot over this island now. Isn't that excitement? Yay, I'm shooting over the island because our Schlieffen is hiding behind it. We only got a very small amount of edges on roofs and such. Very nice. Yeah, so I got out. I had a doctor's appointment, so I went and cleared out the driveway. Got home, and most of it had finished melting off the rest, so that was nice.
We had a little bit of snow here too, but it all started to melt off.
Yeah,
That
Last
Ohio
week
is
already
still
too.
alive.
Carpeting, and then it did the slushifying thing, and then it's just part of like the street muck.
Yeah, it got
Yeah,
all
I hate
washed
this
away.
slush.
It's raining.
Oh, look, we got a kill, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not looking forward to it because I need to go shopping. My AirPods died on me. I need new ones.
Huh,
Ew.
I got top score by 1 point.
I'm detected. Oh noes.
He
Never thought being north of a major snowstorm. I know, right? Seriously, Hoojam. Like, typically, we get it all dumped on us. Typically, you know what I mean? So, like, to hear that people south of us got far more, I'm kind of excited about it, low key. You know. That being said, we're generally better equipped to deal with all the snow. You know. People
Texas,
down south
where
are
one
not.
piece of snow falls and the entire world stops.
Pretty much, exactly right. Cool. I'm so glad this guy DCP'd one fire. Yeah. Because now he can't shoot
Although I
me.
will say that until Saturday, I was in Indiana, so I got out of there just in the nick of time.
So tell me, did
Sleepin'?
Chicago
Sleepin'? Are you
cele-
gonna put? No, you're gonna hide behind the island again. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Sorry, what?
Did Chicago celebrate their own Super Bowl win yesterday?
You mean the Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Me when I die after doing 8,000 damage in a ranked game.
We did. All right, I completely forgot that.
Look at this guy. He's waiting to shoot the Sleepin', who's again hiding behind the island. Excuse me for a second. Well done.
Have they
I know,
said
toxic
anything
CC,
about
y'all.
the next season of Ranked? Because there's nothing in the news article about it.
Really? Yeah, great team.
Oh,
Like,
this
exactly.
season last. I asked this earlier. Nobody.
The season for NA, the season ends tonight. Or no, tomorrow.
Not tonight.
Oh, so
Tomorrow.
it's complete season end and not just sprint
Yes.
end.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what I was saying before.
See, I don't feel so bad then that I didn't even play today because I would have been in immense pressure.
Yeah, and meanwhile I'm here
Aw.
at bronze 8.
You don't perform well under pressure, Grunty? No, this is not gold. This is silver.
I like to take my time and
Yeah, Hoojam, that's exactly what I was saying.
Well, thanks to the 200% first win bonuses and all the power grinding of tech trees, I did not have time to do ranked. So, hence I do this instead. Curfirst, come fight me. You don't want to fight me, Curfirst? Okay, fine. I want to see if this daring is... Oh, actually, I would know.
Oh,
because of
Tannis,
the
you're on my team.
thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm the
Oh,
Cleveland.
Ooh,
know.
kebabs with the shade.
I'm sorry. Although I usually do all right with the Iparanga, I'm just...
In before salty teammate. Oh yeah, no, I left him. Actually, what I did was I thought the Curfirst was just going to go through mid. So I figured, oh, for sure, I can just go and nail the Curfirst and possibly surprise the Daring, who just torpedoed our Bungo. Hey, Ensalada, thank you for the 100 bits, man. I forgot to read, I can't swim, I'm so sorry, I forgot to read your, the subscriber message from earlier. So, sorry about that. Very nice, dude, very nice. Just dropped 100 bits like they're the shiniest coins in SoCal, proving you don't need snow to make it rain support in our fleet. This AI bot is something else, man. Something else altogether. Alright, I've never had the hydro and radar range up. That's oof. Is that as a yacht rock hat? You can send a proper Navy cover if you need. Hey, I mean, I won't say no to that. Oh, look, radar says I see you, Daring. What are you gonna do about me? You're gonna keep backing up until I come around the corner, and then you're like, oh crap! Zath is here to save his star. What am I gonna do? I know. I'll put my hydro on so I can spot the Daring. And I'll go ahead and put my heal up because I know... Hey, there's a Johande whale. Come on, run Dutch oven on me. Rain off the Dutch oven. Let's go. You're ranked 7th silver, and that is enough for you. I don't care about the rank. I just care...
For a moment.
I just care about getting my prizes and stuff,
Yeah,
you
just
know?
now, like a second ago.
Getting my stuff and things.
Right before I made the turn.
Keep shooting, Daring. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, see, that's where I'm at right now, is getting them rewards. Oh, look, I found you! Thinking you're all cool and stuff with your AP. Yeah, big and bad. I'll just keep shooting you. How do you feel about this? Like I said, I really don't care what happens. Oh no, I'm on fire. Let me DCP one fire. Yeah. Oh, we lost. Oh, we lost. We lost, guys. We lost. Oh, the team absolutely melted, yeah. It sucks, but it's ranked. Who cares? You just go next. That's all. Hey, look, I saved my star. What do you know?
I can tell you why some mods are out of certification. It's actually really easy to explain.
Tannis, if you could focus that massa, that would be great.
Oh yeah.
If you guys want to drop down a voice channel, you can. We have a no soundboard channel. You can just hop down there for your game if you want. Keep thinking you should try
yeah.
ranked. You feel bad saddling people.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Who cares, Darlith? Who cares? Look,
The API v2 version 2 mods all get certified for 30-day periods, which usually isn't a problem because every patch is 4 weeks, aka 28 days, and then the certificate gets prolonged.
see, I just need 2 more wins. That's it.
Since this patch here was 6 weeks, the certificates ran out. And that's why certain mods just don't work right now anymore when they rely on this API.
Yep. So, I think it's something that, like, everybody kind of forgot was going to happen because Wargaming typically doesn't do 6-week patches, right? Like, in the past, I believe they've done 2 5-weekers or something like that around the holidays. I don't know if it's the calendar, bad planning, or what.
I think it's the calendar. Because
could very
for
well be
certain
it.
countries, like holidays go until today. Today, for me, is the last day of the winter holidays.
Right. I saw some
countries
European
celebrate
streamers saying that they
Christmas.
go back to work tomorrow, so yeah.
Yeah. Some countries have January 6th as their Christmas. And it's just how the dates fell this year.
I have a comment on that. I'll keep it to myself.
Say it.
Well, I was going to say, January 6th is definitely not Christmas in America. I'll let you decide where to take it with that. A lot of people are back at work. Yes, today a lot of people are back at work. Tomorrow, I'm flying because I figure most people are back at work. Epiphany. Now, I will say this. Don't worry about your skill in ranked. It doesn't matter. As a matter of fact, honestly, you are far better off playing ranked if you're a crappy player because ranked helps you learn skills. You actually do get better by playing ranked. That is not me being sarcastic. That is not a joke. That is me being 100% serious. Okay? I always felt like I was really good in ranked, or I got really good as a player by playing seasons of ranked battles. And I always felt like my skill improved, and then ranked ends, and I kind of like, turn my brain off and play randoms and div with people like Puddin and Seabear, and then, my skill level drops. So. Your experience in other games that need X amount of wins, you'll get 2 or 3 wins and then never again till after the event's over. Hoodank, that's my experience anytime I need something in this game. I need wins, I'm never going to get wins. I need citadels, I'm never going to get citadels until I'm like just about finished, and then here, have all the citadels you could possibly want in one battle. Puddin does carry too hard. It's more just like when you're in random battles and you're in a div, you can screw around and just not care, Johan de Whale? Alright. Exactly right. You can't get infestations now. Exactly. You think Puddin and you just do emotional damage, right? Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Both our destroyers decided not to go to ACAP. See, when I'm commenting about stuff, a lot of times it's not necessarily skill. It's like just people doing dumb things. Like, why do you bring a Plymouth in a ranked? That's just dumb. Unless you're Hapa Fodder. He just loves that ship so much. But for just about anybody else out there, yeah, don't do it. It's bad. You need 120 incapacitations. Yes, that's right. We're going to have to definitely do the reach around,
to
yes.
finish that. Like, you can get to the next stage without completing the incapacitations. That will just buy you more time to complete them. Just get another class mission done. Or try to get the 4 kills mission in a random battle.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can carry over the incapacitations for the next stage and the next stage. And eventually finish it.
All right, Johann de Whale went around the island, so now is my opportunity to move. Oh, good. Yu Yang uses radar. And Plymouth uses radar. Now, I have radar. I haven't used it yet. I don't think the black has either. So that's okay. So that means Jaeger is probably going C or B, I mean. But B isn't even being capped, so this could be interesting. I'm radared. Oh, noes. Oh, noes. The horror. Wait. Broadsiding Puerto Rico. I know what I need for this. I need radar. Hello. Alright. Switch back to HE. Look at all these guys going over here. That's cute. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, nope, he's shooting HE at me. That's cute. Okay, Los Andes is over there.
In the world has this Puerto Rico HE loader?
I don't care. I'm not gonna... Certainly not gonna correct him when he's making a mistake, you know? But we're gonna drive by him and probably get ourselves killed in the process. But the Libertad should be holding the Ohio back. And I say that as he ducks into cover. As a matter of fact, the Puerto Rico keeps backing up, so I'm just gonna have HE in the barrels, I think. Because, yeah. I'm gonna come around. Ooh, do I want to come around in front of the Ohio? Probably don't want to do that. Unless the Libertad goes in front. Rip the black.
You should be able to farm the middle and help your Plymouth out.
Yeah, there's the Los Andes over there. I can definitely work on that. You cannot play divisions in ranked, correct. Once upon a time, you kind of could, kind of still couldn't. They had a limitation of 1 division mate. I had always argued you should be able to, because then you can share the experience, but, you know. Des Moines has 8, you need the, in slot 6, there's the range upgrade. That's how you get the extra range. Congratulations on Des Moines, by the way. And I mean, you could do range, but you're probably better off with reload anyways.
Most people will not be able to reliably hit shots in a remote of 18 kilometers.
Exactamundo, dude. Hello, Meodathi. Welcome back. How are you?
If you
Oh,
can't
look,
hit
Plymouth.
a target at a certain range, it's not worth having that range.
Exactly. Doesn't matter. Rip the Los Andes. Somehow he just got, like, giga-wrecked, and I don't know how, because, yeah. He was pretty healthy last time I saw him, but, no more. Here, let's find out what these guys are doing, huh? Oh, look! I'm gonna have friend. I don't want to come out in front of the Johann de Whale, but I need to know where this Ohio is. If he decides to turn south with the Johann, then that tells me I need to keep backing up. Or just ram the Johann, if I can help it. If I can do it.
You could
We'll see.
probably just top rush it.
Yes, with my Seattle that has all the torpedoes in the world.
Oh, you're not in the Zhejiang anymore. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Nope, I got my win already. Oh, of course. The Ohio shows up right at the worst possible moment. Fortunately, though, he's got a black he can shoot, so that's exciting.
It's not so fortunate for your black.
Yeah, well, that's a him problem. Come on, where's the bombers? Where's the bombers, Whale? Here's the part where I get one-shotted by the Ohio. Here they come.
Black probably has the Ohio here. These black torps hurt.
We shall find out. He does not. Oh, you're gonna use AP on me, huh? I'd love to ram, but the problem is the Ohio here prevents me from ramming. What I could try to do is be cheeky and take out the guns on the Johann de Whale. Let me try that. Now they got a fire on him. Can I pen his guns and incapacitate his turrets? Looks like the answer is no.
He's not
Looks
gonna
like the
do
answer
much
is
to
no.
you here either, though, because he doesn't overmatch you.
Mm-mm.
And his DPM is not good, so you should be winning this fight if it stays like this.
Yeah. Big question is, where's that bloody Ohio?
It's another reason to not bring Johann de Witt into ranked. 60-second burn time for fires is brutal.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bye. Okay, Ohio's over there.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
So we're gonna wait a second until I can pop my radar. Okay, good. Now I know I can get moving. Oh, we had two different... Oh, that was the Los Andes, not Libertad. I saw earlier. Okay, gotcha. Xander, how's your night going, man? You enjoying the night off from moderating duties?
Oh yeah, why are you not playing? Who cancelled?
Certain individual in our team is sick.
Did you tell them to stop simulating?
Yeah, you do kind of have a month off, don't you? That's all right. I wanted to do one more stream tonight, and I was offered to do something different. But the problem is that, like, since I didn't know if we were doing Civ or not, I didn't get my dailies in for warships. And you guys know me; I gotta get my dailies done. Plus, like I said, I need my 3 wins in ranked, so that I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, he said he was gonna take most of the month off.
So, how are you in your quest for wins, Zath?
Well, so far this game is shaping up to be a win, but it could very well be a loss. We'll have to see.
Well, Tannis and I just had one heck of a game where we turned a sure defeat into a win at the last minute.
See, and that's why I
And that
suggested you
means
guys go
in-
into a voice channel yourselves, because that way you can communicate and figure this stuff out, you know?
Yeah, and also not
Yeah.
bother you guys.
You posted about January an hour ago. Okay, cool.
And sorry about the div thing, Tannis, but I'm just playing ranked, so...
Oh, dude, right? It's not working, div or. The...
No, you cannot do divs in ranked. So I'm gonna click on the mini map there. That's my radio location. That tells me where the Jaeger is. So I'm just gonna follow my nose. Sent to me in DM. Thank you, Xander.
Our victory is in sight.
Hey, look, it's the Jaeger.
Stations, reporting
Good thing the Yu Yang just radared. Cool. Well, I'm glad he said something, because I was worried about him. So I'm glad he's doing all right. Don't die while you're reading it. Nah, I don't know if you noticed, Xander and anybody else. I kept looking up. I was reading and I kept looking over there just to kind of see what's going on and make sure I won't die. What's the deal with an alt in ranked? I don't know, Navy Pork Chop. I saw a lot of those yesterday too. Sees Nuts, thank you for the GG.
Probably a lot
So, yeah,
of people got coal left over from various events and decided to pull the trigger.
It's all the people who got it in Santa crates playing their one game in it before they realize it's garbage.
Right.
half, but no light detected.
You don't care what ship you take out. It'd be fun to take out ships people want info on. Can you make a list of ships to play? Me? A list of ships to play? Like what? Then do a replay on that ship? That's a lot of coordinating. We could look into it when I get back from my vacation. An alt is the World War I era battleship. Yeah, so it's got very slow turrets. The turrets themselves, like the shells themselves that they fire, are pretty crap. It's got secondaries, but I don't think there's anything special about them, and it's got like that funny, like, weird angle torp thing.
Its whole
it's super
gimmick
cheap.
is that it just has a lot of guns.
Yep. Yep.
You give
Absolutely
up a lot
hilarious.
for that, though.
Yeah, it's hilarious when you catch like a light cruiser, like a super light cruiser, broadside. So like a British light cruiser. What else? John Ruthless's favorite thing. What am I talking? Starts with a C.
Colbert?
Colbert. Thank you. You
Yes,
know,
the
stuff like
upside
that.
to the guns being really bad means they don't overpen light cruisers.
Exactly. That's what I mean. So like, they're great, and that's. Oh, look at that, I'm rank 4, and I need one more win. And I think I might be done with this grind. Again. Let's see. Nope. I got one more to go. But I'm not doing that tonight. Alright, chat. Kitakaze, Tashkent, or Ruprecht. Which do you want to see me play? I'll go with whoever says it first. In chat.
Correct.
You didn't say it in chat. You're loving your Schlieffen? Well, yeah, it's hard to not love the Schlieffen. Kitakaze, alright. Schlieffen is like literally just point about the enemy, hit W 4 times, mash the keyboard with your face, and every now and then fire your torpedoes.
What's Martel doing?
Yeah, it's a good grind to go through. It's a very enjoyable one. That one and the Los Andes and, you know, Iparanga.
Yeah. Next time we get like a 100% or whatever first win bonus, then I'm going to start on my Zeton again.
Sure, why not? You're glad you got the Zeton from the Holiday Quest? Here's the thing, Zan. I looked at that as you're skipping one of the most comfortable, enjoyable lines to grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, starting at tier 6, that whole German battlecruiser line, I know you got the Schlieffen, right, but what I'm saying is you didn't have to play the 6, the 7, the 8, or the 9 to get there. And all of those battle cruisers are fun.
They teach you how to play it.
They teach you how to play it, yeah, but what I'm getting at is like the same kind of feeling you have playing the Schlieffen somewhat exists at the lower tiers. And I'd say much more so than a lot of the other lines in the game. Exactly. The line itself is great. So, like, I feel like you kind of did yourself a slight disservice by skipping all of that and going straight to the Schlieffen. Yes, it's a fun ship, but everything up to that is fun too. If I were gonna
People
skip
sleep on
any
low-tier battleships or low-tier battle cruisers in this game a lot. There's a lot of really good. There's a lot of gems at those
Yeah.
tiers with the battle cruisers.
Yeah. If I could have, if I could have skipped anything, any of the lines of that listing, it would probably have been the Dutch heavy cruiser line. I probably would have just gone straight to the Houndloo because everything else up until that point, it's nowhere near as good tier for tier compared to like the German battlecruiser. Or
Alright.
I would have gotten the Audacious because it's a carrier line and I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
gotta
just wanted the.
Or
if
the
you
sub
don't care
even.
for the sub or the CVs, I think pure power level on the ships wise, as much as I love my Dutch ships, the Gauden is where it's at.
Yeah. The rest of the
Yeah,
ships
exactly.
on that line are just
not particularly great.
yeah. The rest of the like none of them are bad. They're just so forgettable.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the Harlem is bad.
Myodathi, good point. I didn't consider that.
Alright. Good
You
night,
get
I'm
you
being
get all
forced
of
off.
the upgrades as well. Good night, Tannis.
Do you like the Harlem?
Night tennis.
I just feel like the Harlem could have 30-second fire duration and cruiser dispersion, and it would still be just the middle of the pack ship. It really suffers from that bad dispersion and
Yep.
fires. and it doesn't need to. Like, there's no reason why it has it, except for that's being a feature of that heavy cruiser part of the line.
Mm-hmm.
Engine boost activated.
Yep. So I think, you know, so I might be one of the weird ones. I really, to me, because I don't play the tier 10 a lot, right? So because I don't play tier 10 a lot, for me, the highlight of the Dutch cruiser line is the tier 6. I really enjoyed Kickton. I just like the heck out of it because it's got fast reloading guns and the Dutch oven at a tier where most people don't understand how both of those things work.
I don't think I've played that enough, but the 7 was kind of fun.
7's fine too. But when you go to 8 and then you switch to some of the more characteristics, is Kickton 7? What's the 6? I thought the Kickton was 6.
No, Kickton is 6, the Endracht is 7.
Indrak, there you go. There you go. Thank you.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, like, you know, to me, the Dutch cruisers are fun with light cruiser guns and the airstrike, which is kind of ironic because a whole line of that very thing is about to be released in early access. Whatever. Harlem was your favorite. And Harlem gets the armor plating. I just feel like it
It's very
gives up a
tanky
lot though.
armor-wise, but the guns feel so meh. And the airstrike on this is not good enough yet to compensate for it.
The Carl Duncan, there you go. So let's see. Minotaur has radar. Des Moines has radar. Smallland has radar. Black has radar. This is exciting for me. I get to play around radar, everybody. I'm in danger. Oh, look, Minotaur. Because let's be honest, Minotaur could be rocking the smoke, but, you know, Hildebrand is spotting that. That's good. That's good. Ignore the cap that's being capped. Thank you.
But
I do have
honestly,
radiolocation.
If you really like the Harlem, I think the Spike would be a fantastic Research Bureau premium at tier 9 for you. Because it's basically the same ship without the downsides of that dispersion thing. You remain the tankiness, you get better guns, and you get more range on the airstrike. Granted, it's only one charge and it's slow reloading, but still one airstrike.
What kind of guns does that thing get anyway? I haven't played it since it was in testing.
The Spike?
What? Oh.
Yeah.
same guns as
Is
the
it like
Harlem,
literally a
but
Harlem,
this
but
version.
a tier higher? Or does it
Pretty
get
much. It's the same hull. It gets a little bit more hit points. It gets better reload on the guns. It gets. I'm not sure about the range of the guns.
Oh,
The
look,
reload
black
is definitely
torpedoes.
Better and better dispersion. It burns for only 30 seconds.
Okay, yeah, that
Access
one's
to the
huge.
6-slot module.
The 60-second fires on the large cruisers are painful.
You also get 15-kilometer range on your single airstrike, so your gun range matches pretty much the airstrike range.
Yeah. Yeah, gun
Which
range
is-
is 15.6 base. And with it being a tier 9, you can put a range mod on it if you want.
You can range mode. I personally play reload because I want to keep the ranges close.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh,
the concealment is decent too, isn't
Libertad.
it?
Concealment is good. The armor scheme is the excellent armor scheme from the
Yeet!
Elements, which I think is better than the one from the Howden Luft. So you can play that in open water.
Ooh! Ooh! How did the Smalling get outplayed by the Daring? And LOL, Libertad. I've played enough Libertads in rank to know what they do. Bye-bye. Oh no, I'm radared by the Minotaur. I'm scared. Or is it the black? Either way. Let's shoot something. Ooh, you got smacked a bit, huh? You're gonna keep making Inky and run? Oh, you took a torp.
Quick, someone
That's not how you
clip
play
him calling
black.
it shooting at a black so that he gets demonetized.
Oh, please. So that's definitely the Minotaur. Oh, black turned. Over there, huh? Alright. I'll just buddy up here till the radar's out.
Sander, I have no idea. I have never ground a single ship in
All
that line.
stations.
What's going on, Hooligan? How you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, was that you? That was you! Dude, you got a torp on the Smalland? That's hilarious. Let me compliment you because I commented earlier, I don't know if you heard it, but I said, how the heck did our daring
Reporting the target position.
kill the Smalland? So thank you for that. Rip the Gato.
So one of the things I like to do when I'm regrinding lines for research points is I like to pick lines where the ships all have more or less the same play style. Like my favorite one to do is the Soviet light cruisers. Because I can just use the same captain the whole way through and not have to worry about changing builds too much.
I think the ideal line is a line where you don't care for the tier 10, because that means you
Oh, yeah.
can take your time.
Yeah, that's another good point. Or if you're
And the
just free
second-
XPing it, then obviously you want to do
If you're
the
freaks being it, then you take the
Harugumo because it's the cheapest line.
Right.
But when you're
If you're
actually playing
grinding-
them, then yeah, you make a very good point. Pick one that you don't like, the tier 10.
Take it, yeah.
is
For
why-
example, like what I do the Tashkent line or Delny line, because I think Delny is not good.
Hello, Des
Harugumo, like,
Moines.
Kinda the same. Most people prefer Kitakaze over Harugumo.
Yeah. I think I've bought Harugumo like 4 or 5 times. I don't think I've ever played it.
I think I have
outside
too,
of a
but I
co-op
probably
battle
paid
to
it.
get the win.
Yeah. I think I've played like 5 games or something. How much for XP? I don't know off the top of my head, Seas Nuts, but it's definitely cheaper than every other line in the game.
How line like 600 something thousand?
Yeah, it's like 600, 650, something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat something. I'll be right back in like 20 minutes.
Okay. Enjoy your eating.
A second point to consider is if you regularly play all the other ships in the line, like if you have a 21 point commander, for example, and all the
Where
ships
did
you
that go?
grind through, you get a lot of elite commander XP in the process.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to suffer through a tier 9 with a 10 point captain or something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Smoke screen set. Torpedoes to start.
Cheeky guy sitting on the surface like that, Mr. Sub. Nope, I'm not in the smoke anymore. Suck it.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Always get what you want.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Ooh, torpedo hits on the Des Moines. Yeah, normally we do Civilization 6 Cremoa, but we are not tonight.
Reset the chart. I mean, the most important thing when you reset a line is like reset something you actually enjoy playing. Unless
Hell yeah.
free XP. Because
I've already
otherwise it's
reset the
just,
Pan American battleship line twice. Oh, we had a
otherwise
Stalingrad?
You're just suffering.
Now the best part about this is I get to go play with the Thresher in a minute. Whee!
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
What happened to the Earth game? This one, Project Planet. I still have it. I haven't had time to play it. I've been a little busy and, you know, all that good stuff. It was a lot of fun. Some people really enjoyed it, some people didn't. If you guys want, we can check it out later, but I figured
Engine boost.
let's focus on what you guys enjoy, you know? Alright, Mr. Sub. Hopefully I'm going to surprise you here and you're not going to have torps ready. We'll find out. I have a lot of projects going on, that's right. Alright, he's going to spot me in a sec by proxy. There it is. But that means I get to spot him too. And then he goes, oh crap! Because now, I have a side. You know what that means I get to do in 20 seconds? Oh, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Nope. What are we gonna do now, bud? Here, I'll just crap over you. How's that feel? You're not feeling well? I'm
He
sorry
ain't
to hear that,
getting out of
Cremona.
that one.
No, he's not.
Enemy submarine sunk.
I am concerned about a Hildebrand that's turning away from the Minotaur, though. There you go. Good job, good job, good job. Let's see if I can get this guy to focus on me here. Oh, pff, never mind. Actually, you know what? He's got super heal, so let's do it anyway. And skadoosh. Alright, now I'll open up my gun a little. Beep bing! And there's win number 3. Oh, I'm done with ranked. Woo! Oh, it took me, what, 5 or 6 games? We went next in a couple of them. But I got my Research Bureau points. Y'all wanted me to play Kitakaze. You're welcome. I hope you were entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Because the Kitakaze is, by all means, one of my favorite ships in this game. Absolute favorite ships in this game. Long live Hildebrand. MVP Gato? Did he do anything? Yo, Dothy with the fireworks here. Let me kill the lights for you. Let me take a look. Ah! Yeah. He didn't know what to do, went to the middle, and died. But you know what? So the Smallland. Because our Daring over here is currently in promotions. Dude, Cyber, I don't know if you're still here at Cyber Chaplain or not, but if you're in promotions, dude, you've got today and tomorrow to get to silver. Thanks to the carry. You're welcome. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. You got to play the hell out of this game because you need 5 wins. I don't know how far along. 2 stars. Okay. So play your best of ships. Whatever you do good in, play that and get to silver. If that's your goal. If you want to go back to 8 again, that's fine too. Okay,
He's not going to go back to 8 again because the season's going to end.
Oh, and then it'll be whatever the tier is. That's true. That's true. Did I finish the Kitakaze again? No, and that's cool. I think we said Seattle I haven't finished yet either. I'm very close. Like, I could free XP it, but... I mean, where would the fun be in that? Why not just play it again in ranked and make my teammates suffer? I hope they'll do Tier 5 again. Tier 5 is fun. I don't care about... Oh, it's all the Seal Clovers, Kitakaze, blah, blah, or Kamikaze. The way I look at it is every tier's got those clubbing ships. You just have to deal with it at this point. There is no safe tier anymore. Not training battle. So guys, that means we have to do the Dutch cruisers, right? That's what you're all here for.
So are we going to do randoms?
I don't know. Let me find out first. Do I even have... Do I not have them on my account? Oh, maybe because I can't take them into ranked. Let me go to randoms. And let's see if they show up now. They're probably going to be over here someplace. Oh, look, I have the tier 1. Lol. Am I blind? I'm probably blind. That's probably the case for me. I'm probably blind. I don't see them. Do I have Dutch? I have Dutch ships. You think they pulled them already? Well, let's take a look. I can go to my announcements. Yeah, he might be on the. He might be playing on a press account. That's a possibility.
No, he was on his account. He was,
Well.
but I mean, he's not playing anymore. Maybe they pulled it in the last hour.
I don't know. There's one place that I can ask, so I shall ask. Because last time, remember, last time I played the Prince Van Oranje here. Oh, I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. In my filter, I've got
No
that.
flags.
No, non-elite ships. So let's take a look now and see if I have them. Actually, I can probably get rid of some of the ships in my filter, too. That would have been smart of me. Because I've got so many damn ships in here. Look at all these ships. Look at all these ships. At some point, I'll find the Dutch ships. Yeah, there they are. All right. So, do you guys want me to start with the 8? Yeah, I've got a lot of ships, so it's kind of hard to find them. That's my problem. What do you guys think? Should we start with a lower tier and then work our way up? Can they be brought in operations? That's a great question. Now that I found the damn ships, let me take a look. Can I play it in operation? Survey says maybe, because I have to scroll back and find them again. I cannot. It will not let me go into that. So I have to play in randoms only. So, no can join me. And if anybody else wants in, we got room for one more. Now, these should show up as time limited, so I could set my filter accordingly. It's always fun, by the way, trying to do this with the chat window blocking most of this. Like, I have to know exactly where to look. Ah, that's better.
I'm surprised that you don't have that port filter mod, where you get all the filter options in one bar above the carousel, so you don't have to click on that.
I've had it
twice
before.
to get to filters.
You come, you see, you lurk. Thanks, Armact. I've had it before. In my personal experience, I found that it caused a little bit of lag on my port. And then I think after an update, I just forgot to like reinstall it or something. So whatever. All right. So if anybody else wants into our div, send me a message. Let's start with the 8 because I've heard that not a lot of people have been playing the 8.
I haven't seen anyone playing this, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's start with the
PQ was playing it earlier.
Okay. I'm going to start with the tier.
Free high, but not the.
This is going to be the premium. So we'll start with what's going to be the premium. I'm not going to waste flags on it. But it looks like it's got the same... Do these ships... Okay. Alright. I thought they were pulled from our accounts. It looks like they weren't. So this is the build that I've got set up right now on my Verheide. This is supposed to be the premium, and then the other one's the tech tree. That's right, Pac. So these are 120mm guns. And obviously, pretty much on any Dutch cruiser, because of the fact it's got the Dutch oven, you're going to want to use the focus fire training. That should be clear. The problem that with a build like this, as you can see, we are limited to 17-point commanders. One of the things that Wargaming has done with commanders, when you see people testing various ships, they wanted to stop people from taking 21-point captains with the tier 5 into randoms and then slaughtering people with it. So now you're kind of tier locked, if you will, with what the commander skills are. So at tier 8, Wargaming's determined that we test with a 17-point captain. So with 17 points, this is what I've come up with. I probably don't know if I would need gun feeder because these things have, let's take a look at the DPM, 4.7 reload. So I probably could get away with no gun feeder, and instead I'd probably be better off with last stand. Can I redistribute for free? I can. Look at that. Yes, these are out of NDA. That is correct.
It's a bit weird. I understand the thing with the limitation for the commander skills for the tech tree ships. I don't understand it for premiums. Because most people will play these premium ships with their high point commanders.
Yeah, I know. It's been argued. That's all I need to say about that. So, Rob and Note, ready up your tier 8s. Whatever tier 8 that you want to play with. So, Verheide, again, this is the premium ship, so she's probably going to play a little bit differently from the tech tree ship. Okay?
She's the only one that has smoke. It's a big difference.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just going to say. She's got smoke, she's got engine boost, she's got a heal, and of course she's got her HE bomb airstrike. Now there are differences between her and the tech tree variant at tier 8. Thank you for the question, Thudfit. Let me take a look at timing. Not yet, but what I should probably do while we get in a queue, let's get in a queue. I'm going to take a look and see if there's any Windows updates I need to install. I've got an ultra wide monitor on this thing, which is great because I can have things side by side on the rerun channel. It's also unfortunate because some of it is blocked because otherwise it would take up too much desk space. So I have to kind of like peek around the back of my other monitor down here. Not the perfect of setups, but it works. I appreciate the reminder, Thudtwit. What's up, Admiral? Who's this captain in white? This is a test captain. We get test captains on our boats.
Ooh, top
It's
tier.
Wargaming's way of controlling what we have access to as testers. One of them has a patch, the other one does not. Otherwise, they're pretty much the same thing.
He's never gonna be available.
He's available to you when you join the Super Test program.
And then you can only use him on test ships.
Correct.
So just don't worry about it.
Airstrike is very fast cycling. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to edit my HUD. One thing I want to add on my chat box, I meant to do this before. Styling? Is it styling or appearance? Maybe appearance.
Fair seas.
No. No. Oh, dang. Thank you for the cheer, man. Manage chat. Ah, here we go. Show origin site icon. That's what I wanted. Okay. Save. Close this. No, I saved it. Thank you. Okay, now when you guys chat, it should show if you're from Twitch or YouTube or whatever. Turret Traverse is awful.
Which is
But they-
weird.
I
These
think
guns are
they
so
are-
small.
I think they are 360s.
It's still weird because the line has Quake turrets.
Mm-hmm.
At least
Well-
the T10 has.
Rob, are you a smoke or heal?
Heal.
You're heal. Okay. So, remember that
I'm
premium ships
located.
don't necessarily have to play the same as their tech tree counterparts. In theory, they are designed to play slightly differently. Emphasis on the word slight.
Enemy force detected.
And I can definitely share some thoughts on it once I've got a game in. And as you guys see me playing, please feel free to ask questions. Doing a quick look through YouTube, and none of the CCs
Audit.
you look at have a video on this, so you got worried. Why would you be worried about that, Grant? Why? Are you trying to make the determination that the ship is crap because none of the CCs are putting anything out on the ship? Or could it be because the ship is so difficult that none of the CCs had a really good game in it to where they could showcase a battle?
Also,
Oh,
when
I'm
was the
definitely
NDA
giving-
lifted?
Fire on the Nagato.
Earlier today.
It was lifted today, and as I said at the top of the stream, they always give EU preference because they get to have fun with the NDA lift around their prime time, which for North America is more towards the morning, early afternoon hours. Nice
Hey,
beach. Thank
Nagato
you.
needs to be, by the way.
That's awesome. I would love to shoot it, but I cannot. Ah, here we go. Oh, here's our first Dutch ovening test right here. Right here, because he stopped in place. He's moving forward, actually, which is unfortunate because now I don't have the range on him. But it does force him out of his smoke, so that's nice.
10-second delay
Albeit
is
temporarily.
really good.
He's reversing in his smoke. Back to the Dutch oven. Gonna guess he's gonna back up to that point.
I'm gonna push him into these torps.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
So you can see, even something moving backwards, I have to really lead better. Now the big question is he going to move forward or is he going to sit there?
I knocked something out on him.
Looks like he's moving forward. Yeah.
I'm-
We're gonna go here now.
Paranoid is now spotting me because I was shooting.
I got to get the next Stream Raiders going. Loyalty, Boss Chest, and Stream Raiders for those of you who care about that. And 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And I predicted well, it looks like, but maybe not as well as I could have because I was a little behind. What is the Dutch oven? It's what I like to call the Dutch airstrike. Because you get this mental image of somebody using a frying pan to smack someone, you know? Thwunk! So, you guys gonna stop letting a Benson have his way with you, or? Alright, that's it. I'm coming out of the booth. I'm coming out of the
I mean,
booth.
there's not much I can do,
You
considering...
guys are top tier. You're in Iparanga.
Yeah,
His last name
and
for the
he
airstrike.
pushed me into torps.
Well, that's a you
again.
problem, isn't it? Benson's out of his smoke, by the way.
I went on
The shore leave.
I think he poked out.
The shore leave has been discontinued. That's correct. So I'm going to go ahead and make my own cover. As Grunty said, this is one of the unique things about this particular premium ship. You don't necessarily need to have an island to play behind. Our New Orleans decided to come and get spotted and turn around for some odd reason.
Bouncing off the...
There's welcome as a fart in the bed. Dutch ovens in a bed probably are not good. Can I? Oh, I can't. Rather low range on the airstrike here. New Orleans actually killed the Surrey. That's kind of funny. Alright, 38 seconds left on my smoke. Finally, these guys are pushing. I've been waiting for them to push like this whole game so far. So I'm just going to creep forward a little bit, get myself in position to run. As you can see, I'm still way off from being able to Dutch oven him.
Yeah, that range is...
Very limited.
I have a feeling this ship is gonna be very awkward to play.
Torpedoes astern.
The drop lead time? I'm not sure off the top of my head. Okay, now I've got something that I can target here.
You see the number right now. Like
Do I?
11
Okay.
seconds.
Right now I'm seeing my death, but you know. On this particular map, I'm probably better suited playing in the mid, but you know, I spawned on this side, so that's just what I'm stuck playing with, you know? Ah. We'll try the airstrike again. And you can see how easy it is to dodge. You just have to, like, know it's coming. Pay attention. Look around you. Yeah, this ship in ops, I could see some people, you know, really enjoying the use of the short range and the good reload. But the range is quite limiting in a more competitive environment, like, say, a random battle or, God forbid, ranked. You guys imagine this ship in ranked? Oof.
I'm just comparing this to the D7 Provincian already. And I think, like, yeah, you got the smoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in pretty much every other aspect, the D7 seems better.
She pays a hefty price for that smoke. She really does. Get the lights back on. Oh my god, they killed Rob! Your experience drops in co-op as bots throttle.
Architect 8,
Changed
so
too much.
we assume I have them. Who knows?
What?
I was able to launch torpedoes, but I don't know if they're gonna hit.
Okay. Bayard pulling forward. He's forced to kind of pull into my Dutch oven, but he's able to dodge most of the second shot. Now, I do have another one available, and he just happens to be right in range. If he beaches, I can drop on him. I have to wait and see if he's going to beach or not. Doesn't look like he will. He's turning, and he beaches. So now I'm going to go on him and behind. And you can see how fast he's able to back up, even with his, because he's got his engine boost going, I think. So even though it's 10 seconds, it's still a bit of a learning curve trying to figure out when to drop and where to drop.
But people on Reddit always tell me these bombs cannot be dodged, and
Well, I mean, take a look at how many bombs he's dodged. That's right, I'm just bad. Well, Bayard is very quick, especially with the engine boost on. Here, I'll put mine on too.
yeah, you probably, if you can, want to use these bombs against battleships and not cruisers.
Yes. Absolutely.
I saw U together today on a stream, and he was playing the Utrecht and tried to drop on a Marseille. That was.
Oh God!
either
Why would you do that?
throttle choking forward. It was. It was an experience.
I'm sure it was. These shells might kill me. Nope, they didn't. Alright, are you gonna hit the island again? What are you gonna do? See, he was gonna slow down. My airstrike is forcing him to move forward, though.
Ben.
And I actually hit him. 2 bombs.
Wow, only 2 bombs will that drop?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get on RNG. People feels a bit robbed here.
Don't worry, surely I'll get him with my guns, right? 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 Two non-penetrations on him.
Alright, that's
Wow.
my last volley. I'm about to die.
Congratulations.
It's the problem because his guns are 120 millimeters.
They've got no pen, and their ballistics are pretty crap too at range, if you've noticed.
Do they get the quarter pen, or is it a tech
I
tree
have to look
feature?
in the port. I can't tell you right now. No, they're 120s. Not impressed with this ship. Well, I'm not that impressed either. Oh, look! Hey! We can maybe try again for this kill. We got it, boys. We got it. Trust. Hit the super. All we gotta do is hit the superstructure.
Okay, I am back.
Welcome back.
We're drinking
Who
wine
shot
on
there?
Monday night because it was that kind of day.
Is that the Sinop that shot there? Damn.
I bet you that Bayard is laughing his ass off right now.
He probably is. I'm laughing my ass off because guess what? This is a test ship. Has no impact on my stats whatsoever. It's another reason why I'm not putting commanders on it.
Engine boost activated.
Right, I guess.
Yes, the
CC
100s are
privileges,
magical.
You're allowed to do that, aren't you?
Do what?
Play
the ship?
Yeah.
She's off NDA as of... I don't know, I can look and do the math, but you know. She's off NDA. Hey, this is how... Sock, this is how I discovered the Prince Van Aranya bug. She came off NDA the Monday before the patch dropped, and I'm like, hey, let's go play the new Hotness ship. And I'm like, wait a second, why did the Tashkent just break my gun with HE? That led to some fun training room shenanigans, let me tell you.
Apparently that's fixed now.
Yes.
Apparently this patch they fixed it, like this
Well-
upcoming patch.
Grunty confirmed. Look at those bomb hits. Grunty confirmed that it is fixed according to like the public test.
It's also in the patch notes that it fixed, so...
I know, but you confirmed it in the public test before the patch
I
notes, is what I'm saying.
I played it on the public... I mean, confirmed is relative. From my experience playing on the public test, like the couple of games played, I figured that it was fixed because my turrets didn't get broken anymore.
That's funny because I never, like, I've kind of played the crap out of that ship, and I haven't really found that my turrets got broken and excessive amount. I did find a few times it was like, that was a DD shell that broke my turret, but I didn't find it to be a huge problem.
It takes a long time if it's only a
Oh
destroyer
my,
breaking
that is
the gun.
one toasty Nagato.
But
Yeah, you like
if your
that?
gun
Hey, we got all 4.
Use fire prevention, level impossible.
but if your gun has already been broken before and has depleted a lot of hit points, and then you get hit by
Hey.
a destroyer, it's easy for him to break it.
Yeah.
Crab Lance, good night. Oh,
Could have also
Seabear,
just
good
been
night.
getting lucky that my turrets were spawning with a lot of health.
Like, I was watching excessive reviews of the Prince von Oranje, and I didn't notice it had this issue. Like, none of the other reviewers seemed to have a problem with it. I only noticed it when SAS played it.
Right. So I played it. I put out a quick PSA about it, and nobody watched it because nobody watches my YouTube channel. And then everybody's like, "My guns are broken." Yeah, you should have watched my YouTube channel, but you know.
Engine boost activated.
Anyway, so look, I completely demolished a Nagato that didn't matter at this point in the game, but you could see at the start of the game I was not very aggressive with the ship because I was very much dependent on that battleship overcommitting and pushing. Once he did, I was able to hit him reliably with the bombs, cause him to start fires and all that kind of stuff, and eventually burn him to a crisp. But at that point, the game's already over. I've lost my div mates. I've lost most of my teammates. I mean, even the model looks like crap. I'm not a big fan of the way that the ship looks. I don't know. It just looks...
It is kind of ugly, isn't it?
It's
such
ugly.
It's such
Yeah.
a weird position now because you're allowed to talk about it, but even though it's still a test ship, but I'm not because I'm not a CC.
Is that the
Right.
Even though I also have test ships.
Now, what you can do, Sock, is say, hey, from what I see in your battle, it looks like this.
Yes, you can. I have gotten very good at cheesing it. But saying what
It's
you want
all
to
in
say
the
without actually
language.
breaking the NDA, allegedly. Allegedly.
Can I kill myself?
None of these allegations have been proven in a court of law.
Is that actually the premium camo it comes with, or is it a no camo?
Damn, if only I had the engine boost still, I could probably Dutch oven myself.
Oh man, it's kind of been a like Grunty, it's kind of been like a thing recently where all these new ships coming out, the default perma camo is just garbage. It just zero effort, single
Yeah.
color camos.
Take care,
Libertad
Grab.
has a decent perma camo.
It might be the same hull as the D7 Prevention, but the guns are just ugly on it. And maybe that's what it
I
is.
don't
when
actually think it is the same hull. I think
Well-
Utrecht is the same.
No,
Hull
Utrecht
as
is not
it-
Find out.
exactly the same hull because there's more turret mounts.
Yeah.
Killer Bin said on stream today is like the Utrecht is basically an enlarged
Right.
Provincial.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. It looks the same, but I guess it is a bit bigger, isn't it?
Oh wow!
Oh, yeah, I know
picked
it
up
totally is
another
bigger.
division.
If I drop the engine boost, I can't drop the engine boost. It's not a choice.
Actually, you know what, Zath, you might be right. It might be the same hull footprint as DZP.
If only you had a way to compare the hulls in port.
Yeah, well, I'm looking
Yeah,
at them
here,
side
let
by
me
side
drop.
right now.
Let me drop this and let's
They're
go
very
look.
close.
And then, oh, I know, because this port is so great. Let's go look at it like this. And now let's go click on the 7 Prevention.
Dude, that port makes me want to punch my monitor.
Seriously, me too.
I can't. I don't even use it. I can't stand it.
I don't know what it is. Maybe
look the same.
it doesn't look the same at all. The superstructure is definitely different.
But
I
the
mean,
same
the other one
Provincial
looks like a
has
giant
this-
box.
Yeah, the DCMP has these distinct steps on the front, right? And also like on the back, kinda. How it looks like a staircase shape.
Let's do this. Let's go someplace where I don't want to punch, babies. Okay, so here's the 7. These are the
Say
things that
you
matter,
go in
guys.
the weep room.
Yeah, because the lighting is fine. And you can see under the hull, too. That's why I did that. But you can see it's definitely not the same hull. A very similar shape, but it's not the exact same one. And then look at this, like, butt-ugly thing. Look at the superstructure here. Now let's compare that to the 7. The De7 just has much sleeker lines. Look at that. That's a very different ship. And it's got
The
two
stack on
smokestacks
that
versus the
ship,
one.
It just looks like they took like a stock asset from their asset library and plunked it on top of the ship.
It's a kit bash,
Compare
baby.
it to the Yarveld.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were going to ask, so I just pulled that up. And look, that looks different too.
Is that the
Maybe
stock
you'll-
hull, though?
Huh?
Is that the stock hull for the Yarveld?
That's
yes.
probably the upgraded one. Yeah, they come.
It's the
fully
upgraded one.
upgraded.
And
What
here's the
about
stock one.
Endracht then?
Indroct? Hold on. Before I forget. Put that on. Indroct, you say. Do I not have it? Did I reset the oh, Indroct is what, tier 7?
Yeah,
Right?
You don't have it.
So...
Oh, yeah, you're right. It totally
tier
is the
7.
same hull as Endroct.
Aha! That's where that annoying... And this hull is so great that the camo, right? They make it even more ugly.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I don't have that camo on it.
Yeah, this was like part of the anniversary camo. So...
Yeah, that looks like it.
Yeah, this is what the ship is.
The
So they
golden
took the hull,
schlong.
they slapped it into tier, they slapped it into tier 8, and then there you go. Check the droider. What tier is that? Isn't that 5?
Or-
4? Okay. Where did it go? Am I missing it? Maybe I don't have it. Because it's tier 4. No, here it is. No, it looks different.
Yeah, that is
I mean-
the World War One version of the Deroider. Right? That
Yeah.
one is the-
I mean, it's got a dildo, just not as big. Here, let's put this one up. Same thing.
Okay.
Well, that's a statement of all time.
It's also
Same
not
ship
golden.
technically. Just it doesn't have a golden dildo.
It does not have the golden schlong.
All right. So, do you guys want to see that ship again, or do you want to see a different ship now?
I'm good on it. One game was enough to know that I don't want it.
And apparently, you can only get it out of loot boxes, which just as like
Oh darn!
So that means I'm gonna get it in my first box because I don't want it.
Absolutely.
Sure,
That's what
yeah.
happened
Well, hey,
with
but
me
you get a
in-
ship.
in the Picardy.
Show the armor scheme for it? Sure. Oh, and you guys were asking, does it have 1/4 HE pen? It pens 20 millimeter. So that-
Show the armor scheme. What armor?
So that's 120 millimeter, and it pen. So that's 1/6. It doesn't even have 1/4 HE pen.
Yeah, it's a regular pen.
Yep. Ouch. All right, armor scheme: 50 millimeter, 75, 75, 50 upper armor belt, 16. Deck armor. It's got some decent, like if you're kiting away, it's got like some decent pieces here, but yeah.
It does have a juicy shell trap though.
I don't wanna size shim anything, but that tiny piece of 75 millimeter, it's not gonna cut it.
Which one? This one? Oh no, that's 60. Sorry, you're talking about this one right here. Mm-hmm. I was thinking the same thing. I saw somebody else looking at it in game, and I was like, on their stream, and I'm like, are you serious? Now you compare that with a proper Dutch cruiser with 25s and 50 and 75, and then it's got the side plating here, which is probably what, like spaced armor because it's torpedo protection. But you get
It's
the
I
like
like
idea.
how they took the time
This
to
is
model
like
the
a-
icebreaker, but then just didn't change the armor value
Yeah.
on it.
D7D is like a regular light cruiser armor. These new ones are like super light cruisers, like Minotaur Colbert territory armor.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Caliber.
Wargaming has done the exact same thing with the Pan-Asian light cruiser line because they made it based
Yes.
off the Flint. And then they took the Flint and everything that was good about it and they completely trashed it. So, oh yeah, SAP will eat this thing alive. Absolutely. So it's a good thing it's got a smoke screen. That's about the only positive thing I could say about this ship from what I've seen.
I want to shoot this with an Elbing.
On the bright
Oh,
side,
this is gonna be dirty.
on the bright side, maybe you don't care if you don't get this ship in a loot box event or something. Sadly, maybe you do care if you get it in a Santa crate or something. Wonders of the Arctic is a event that's going on in the armory. It's
That's the
here.
that's the whole theme for the Christmas thing. The Christmas and the daily advent calendar thing and the free ship stuff and
Pock just wants to shoot this thing, this poor thing with the Columbo. Take it out back and shoot it behind the shed. Good idea. You don't see this in your port? It's the Christmas tree icon.
I'm still very sad that you don't get the whatever they are, the Christmas trees when you bought crates for dubs. You only get them when you spend cash. That's sad.
It is sad. It is
the
sad.
Wonders of the Arctic shows only up if you're not in the Christmas port because it leads to all the things you can click in the Christmas port. If you're talking about the banner in the top left.
You go.
Oh. Okay.
Like the Christmas fireworks, festive fireworks, the destruction effect is kind of sick.
It is. It is. Maybe I should put that on the... No, I'm never going to get a kill with it, so I shouldn't. Anyway. I guess I would want to put an engine boost on this, but I don't have the coal, so I guess I'll go buy some. Why not? I've got plenty of coal. I got 4.7 million. Sure. Go to equipment. So if you guys want to do another tier 8, we can take a look at the tech tree tier 8 to compare with that abomination that we just played. Now these are 128mm guns, and they have 32mm pen, so they have 1/4 HE pen. Ooh, that's sexy.
Like, I honestly get the idea compared to the 7. We give it a smoke so it can shoot the guns a bit more in open water and we nerf everything else a little bit of it. Sounds not too bad in theory, but in practice, I don't think it works.
All right, Mr. White Coat Technician dude, what are we going to put on you? We're going to go with those. Yeah. Turret Traverse is 120 seconds, so that's comfortable. And Superintendent, because it's got a heal. And that leaves me room for one final point, just like the other one. So I'll go with... Well, I only get it for engine boost, so I think I'm better off just going for the grease the gears on the guns. Actually, no.
The guns
Drop
are
that.
fast. I think the gears are fast on the tech tree line. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
The turret traverse is fast, yeah. 12 seconds. 12 seconds versus 15. So it's 3 seconds shorter on the tier 8.
Like, you definitely don't need grease the gears for that line.
It would help, but yeah, you don't. All right.
Faster is always better, but
Let's.
Do you
let's
already
just go
have
with-
3 in your div there?
I do. Sorry. Yeah, I've got Rob and M Note.
Well, kick one out. No, I'm kidding.
Bye, Rob.
no hesitation there. You didn't even have to think which one.
Didn't even have to think about it. Wow.
No, that was an immediate response. Sorry, Rob. Love you. How much time is left in the Christmas event? I don't know. Wasn't Christmas like last month? Last year?
It depends for what. I think you can still redeem certificates and stuff for the next patch or at least a couple of weeks. The Christmas tree is gonna end though on the patch day. And the free tier 10/tier 8 ship is also gonna end.
Oh,
with the
hello,
patch.
Zath.
Well, you know what we could always do if you all want at the end of the night, if we don't have time to get a game in, but we've got a little bit of time left, I can take it into a training room and you can all blow it up. How's that feel? Oh, hi, Sock.
Can I try to blow you up right now?
Sure, go for it. It won't
I'm
affect
not gonna
the
focus
results
you,
of the
that's not
test,
fun.
though. Okay, time is up. I need to raid and restart the laptop. Or not laptop.
I've actually only played Champagne a couple of times. I got it eons ago. but never really found the energy to actually play it.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get a nice little buff that it didn't need next.
Oh god, this map. I hate this map so much.
Really? Why not? Why do you hate it? I mean, it's got the lawnmower blades in the middle. That's fun, isn't it? Ah, now here we go.
I just
11
don't know how to
kilometer.
play it well.
So, we can do a little bit of Dutch ovening our self test here in a little bit. Let me get this up to full speed.
Could work now because it takes longer for them to land.
Well, and then I've got
wow,
this
the
guy in front of me.
Amarangas are out in force today.
So, never mind. Remaking the training room let you start it. Okay, cool.
What even is my gun caliber? I probably should have looked at this before I pressed battle.
You're in the Champagne?
406.
You don't know the
Okay, I thought
Champagne?
They were 380s.
No, they're American 16-inch guns, my dude. They are very comfortable to shoot at long range with.
Oh, you just shot at me. How neat. That was you.
Alright, here comes the raid. Hey, there's the raid. Welcome in, raiders. Lord Zathar R, thank you so much for raiding me. How was your stream? I just had to say that. Alright. Stop streaming. Exit out of OBS. The first time I've exited OBS in like 3 or 4 weeks, guys.
His PC is gonna be like, oh god, finally. I'm too old
Okay.
for this.
Did I miss anything? Hey, this PC is 10 years old, okay? What's his name? JZ2 did a video about what to do with old tech. And he was talking about a 1080 Ti, water-cooled. I've got a 980 Ti, okay? I've got one generation earlier. So he's talking about this fancy 9-year-old PC, and I'm sitting here with a 10-year-old, and it's rerunning over on Twitch, you know? So, yeah. Suck it, Jay-Z.
Oh,
Yeah, you see, that's what you do with that
oh
ship.
my god, he was bow in.
Yeah. Where was your angle? Yeah, it was pretty well angled to you-ish. Getting windows ready. Oh, so there was an update. Okay, that's cool. How's this drop?
I mean, you.
This drop is
overmatch-
longer. You can see that this drop is much longer than the other cruiser. Ironically enough, in this situation, this map is kind of well suited for that ship.
Yeah, this is like your standard Dutch cruiser drop
Yeah.
delay. But
Dodge
still with
oven.
a small radical.
Oh, come on. San Diego keeps disappearing the second I start turning my guns.
Oh, you guys are on the other flank to me. Good.
Hey, no stream sniping.
Questions.
No, I just
What?
see you guys on the
That
mini
you got
map.
raided going away?
Huh? What? What did you say?
On Twitch, it still shows the clip like that you got raided. as
Oh,
overlay
yeah. Thank
on,
you.
like, a
It's
third
in
of
it's
your
in
stream.
I see it. I see it
Probably
now.
because
It's an
got-
issue.
It got shouted out as well.
It's an issue with Lumia stream and its little shout out thing. So I'll get rid of it in a sec. It used to be on my HUD, and then like I got so sick of it sticking. Remember at the top of the stream? Well, you might not have been here, Grunty, but I said at the top of the stream that one of the problems I was running into is OBS has hardware acceleration enabled by default. I turned it off and then thought, well, let's turn it back on again and see what would happen. And videos and stuff get all screwed up, so it's fine, it's fine. Oh, triple fire on the Iparanga. How do you feel about that? Something's shooting at me. I don't like this decision. Let's do something like that. Oh, you're shooting at me from there? Okay, let's not back up then. All right, I'll put it in a quarter. And where's my Lumia overlay? Refresh. There you go.
One of the new ships survived
What's up, Gandhi?
16 shards of SAP. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm shocked and appalled by this revelation, Pak.
It could probably get close on the Utrecht if it has survivability expert and the flag.
Mm-hmm. You have the mod that
Because
puts
then
premium ships. Okay.
Then it gets to like 44k hit points or something like this,
Mm-hmm.
which might be enough to survive 16.
Oh, look, a sub. Never mind, he's diving anyway. I don't care about my update.
The amount of planes. Oh, I hit the tall one.
Spotted an enemy submarine.
I wasn't expecting to actually hit the tall one.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Start streaming. Okay. And we're back up again. Oh, good idea, Terrible. Charge a San Diego. That will work out really well. Oh, you died.
That would explain why his hit point bar dropped so quickly.
Yeah, he probably got
Mm-hmm.
sapped to death and probably reload boosted if it has it. Forget actually if it has it.
Yep. Alright, we lost that
that one.
stream raiders. That's okay. Let's get the next one going.
Boy, your Sherberg is so lucky that my guns weren't looking at him. He would have been dead there.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Double Citadel on the Eperanga.
Cool.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Alright. Looks like Rerun Channel is live and kicking. ThudTwit with the first. Thank you, ThudTwit.
Can somebody please finish that Cleveland on 500 health?
Yeah, let me get right on that.
He spawned an island. Hi, San Diego.
If there were still team damage, I would have done it for you.
Does San Diego have torpedoes? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
He also has a lot less health now.
Oh, he actually made the turn. Wow, I'm impressed. Well, there goes the Ipiranga. Okay.
Oh,
Aw.
sure, he dies right as I shoot him.
You got boom chakalaka. That's what happened. All right, cool. Now this flank is finally open. We can get the cap. Woo!
You see that? but I'm
Condi,
in a
thanks
semi-auto
for-
battle with the Eperanga right now.
Condi, thank you for tuning in over on the Rerun channel too. Appreciate you, man. Ooh! Hi. Now, what do I have for... I've got roll-offs.
13,000.
Nice.
Yay, roll-off depth charges are fun.
No, I've managed to kill subs with that Manta Tort.
Dutch oven? Dutch oven! Yeah, Dutch oven! And he goes away.
You're hitting the sap though.
I got 4 splash damages on it. Totally mattered.
Ah, that probably hurt him though. The Dutch depth charges are pretty potent.
Hmm. Rob, he's not underneath me, okay? If he was, he'd be dead.
Oh, both of the subs are
Putting
now
that-
dead,
putting that out
so.
there. Oh, he's dead, actually. What am I looking at? He is dead. Here.
Oh, I should have Furious on this one. On this captain, apparently.
Hmm. Yeah, see, when I don't care,
How
I'm
did I
pinpoint
survive
accurate.
that rush?
Skill, talent, all of that together. That's what we're gonna say. Okay. Snooze. Good. Okay. That is good to go. Yes, that's right. I
Nothing
need to...
personal, Sock. You were just the only thing I could shoot.
Settings. Timed actions. There we go. I don't know who jam, and I don't know that I want to know. Who jam asked, how many bomb hits does it take to trigger the penalty? Oh man, how cool would it be if I could Dutch oven their carrier? That would be hilarious.
I hit you.
Yeah. Congratulations. How many licks to get to the center? Kinky and gross at the same time. Hi, Sock! My fellow super test coordinator. Excuse me. Do me a favor. Stay straight, okay? Actually, slow down. Slow down, please. Hey! Hey, no, bad! Don't shoot me! Yeah,
I
see?
figured I was gonna get all over pens anyway. This game's basically over, so I'm killing myself now.
Well, you know, okay.
Wasn't really a whole lot more I could do there.
And that's it. It is 1, 2, 3, crunch. That's the commercial. Not 1, 2, crunch. $2,000 for the RTX 5090. What was the 4090? I can't remember. 1700?
You're forgetting a detail here though on this launch.
Hmm.
They're gonna get scraped
50.
up by scalpers for $2,000, and then they're gonna get resold for at least $2,500.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be disgusting. But now AMD can release their top-end GPU for, you know, $50 less. 'Cause that's what they do. Giveaway time on the channel. CC container, y'all. You got to be a follower of the channel and active. Okay. Hey, we lost 2 followers since the start of the stream. I was 5 away. Now I'm 6 away.
The
Oof.
AMD doesn't compete with the 90 series.
Dutch oven.
I think performance-wise, AMD tops out at the equivalent of the 5080. Super, maybe.
I wish I could watch the bombs themselves,
look,
but
I
I think
got
it's
cracking.
kind of funny.
Zero
These guys are like flying through the air or whatever. Boo. Look at all y'all still being here. Skip bombers. That's a good idea. Fly right into me. It's so weird trying to aim these drops on the other side of islands. It's extremely difficult.
Yeah.
So we'll just go the regular way. And see, zooming out doesn't help at all either. Aw, you're scared. He's in panic mode.
I'll see if he's gonna get it.
Probably.
It's actually really weird that World of Warships hasn't done this yet. World of Tanks has the feature, like if you have a target selected, basically you can see the outline of the...
Yeah.
How did
Yeah.
you miss that skip bomber drop on me? You dropped head on.
Ah, we're gonna kill him with a Dutch oven. Let's do it. I'm not even gonna come
Yeah,
around the
fire
corner.
shot doesn't
Oh,
get
somebody shot him, the jerks.
Skip bombers
seconds.
head-on are super RNG dependent and mostly miss. It's
Here we go.
just RNG
Dutch
by nature.
oven! Let's go!
Thank you for finishing me.
You're welcome. That's a clip moment. If anybody doesn't mind, just grab a clip of that because that's kind of funny. I wish that... There we go. There's my screenshot. There's my death pick.
I don't think
Control
you can
ship.
do free look because that gets you out of the shift if you try to do this combination and then you don't have the lock at all.
You like the epic music? The epic music is Civilization 6 intro music. Aircraft are not allowed to kill carriers. Hey, technically it wasn't the aircraft, it was the bombs from the aircraft. Now, that being said, I gotta say, from personal experience, playing this ship just now, I feel more comfortable in it than I do with than I did with the other one, and that's of course one battle experience, y'all. But you know, there it is.
I did pretty well
need
as
to.
well.
Nice. I need to get to the rerun channel to kick off the giveaway over there. Yeet. Thank you very much, Xanda. I probably should have killed the HUD, but whatever. Did what just expire? Oh. Yeah. Bye,
Yeah,
ships.
rip test ships.
Rip ships. Bye. Bye. Oh well.
Okay, I guess that's that then.
So we're done doing that. So at this point, let's do some. What do you guys want to do? Asymmetric or operations?
I'm up for either. Either way, it'll be, you know.
I
we'll
mean,
be able to get
ASM's
more
gonna be here
people.
for another month,
Wait,
looks like.
are you not doing the 9 and 10?
They just got pulled from my port. I can't.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
Sorry.
today with the test ship rentals expire. Mine went away at the same time.
Oh well. Should have done ranked last.
Me personally, I would vote for asymmetrics, but
I'm good with either, so.
I mean, it would be something different than operations. You have been doing operations a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
That is also true.
But at the same time, asymmetrics with a div becomes really easy.
Let's do ASYM. What the hell? Who cares? Guys, we do have the giveaway going on the rerun channel if you want to get over there too. Might as well.
so that means Socks can get in because now we have room for 5.
Correctamundo.
Yeah.
Do you need me to send you a message, or do you have me in your contacts?
It's easier if you can send me a message because I got Paka
that's
already.
fine.
I got to invite too. M node
See what I get out of this.
won the CC container. There you go. All right, let's get you invited to the div.
Stock already in my contacts. That's weird.
Kind of weird that the ships got pulled already, though. Like, it's a
I
very,
think they-
very
yeah.
narrow window to showcase for people. Like,
Rip.
Well, and that's kind of my feedback to wargaming, right? Like, why do you pull the ships now? It's not even like it's 7 p.m. Pacific time. Like, you're talking about missing primetime NA. Do you not care
the
about
whole-
that?
and the whole Tuesday too. Like,
Right. And so that's
every
kind of
streamer streams Mondays.
that's kind of the point that I'm getting at. Is it's like, unless you're a if you're a North American streamer, you have to stream during the weekday, which is like the work day for most people, myself included. And, you know, EU gets to do it during their prime time, nice and comfortable. They can go into 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. if they want to, as some EU streamers do. We can't do that over
And
here.
I got
No.
100,000 free XP. What can those containers even contain?
And then poor Asia, they get hosed even more so, if you think about it, right?
CC
Because for them,
containers,
it's
Yeah.
Tuesday
Ships.
morning.
you can get a Kulosov out of them, for example.
You can get up to tier 8 premium ships, you can get coal, you can get free XP, you can get premium time. I don't know. You can look it up online. Somewhere somebody's got it. So we
think
got
you
room
can
for one
still
more in
get-
our div if anybody wants to join. Send me a message in game and somebody pick a ship. I don't care what.
What tiers are you playing?
I said I don't care what.
Yeah, but there's more people in the Discord that are also in the division.
You did. Oh, yeah. Well, here, message me in game if you can, because I don't know what your in-game name is. Xander, hold on. We'll get Navy Pork Chop in since he's newer to the group, if you don't mind. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Bye, Rob. Oh crap!
Wow.
I went. No, go back and look. Go back and look. I went to kick Rob from the div, but because Note readied up, it reshuffled the list. And even though it was on there, Even though I was on there, it kicked you out. So just resend me a message, Sock. I'll get you
that's
back in.
fine. I'll tell Wargaming on you.
Talk left, so
I
you
swear,
got room for
I
him.
swear I was not trying to do that.
I seriously wasn't. And Iron Duke, it's a lot easier if you message me, just saying, because as you can see, I'm going to search for you, but now Sock messages me, so I'm going to invite Sock, and then you go away, and then now I have to go back in here and try researching for you, and I don't even see you. Can you guys see him? Yeah, I don't see him. This is also the difficulty when it comes to the search feature. If you search the whole name, you don't show up. Ah, see, I typed in Iron Duck, D-U-K-E, and then I have to wait for it to populate,
If it shows up at all.
Own misspelling.
and then you have an underscore. See, there you go. Finally. So that's where the problem comes in. That's why I usually just recommend people message me. It's a lot quicker and easier than trying to search for you. All right, we're playing tier 9. You can do, what is it, 1 tier variance. So if somebody wants to ready up at 10 or somebody wants to ready up at 8, you can do that.
I'll
It's a
put
good
up
tune.
10 so that things get a little bit more difficult, so that we get
I'm-
harder matchmaking.
I'm happy to go with this with the tier 10 spiciness.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm going to bring at tier 10.
Oh god,
want-
what's Zath cooking up
I
now?
have to
All
select the
these.
stupid battle type. There we go.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah, that ship. You better believe I'm bringing that ship. I've got so many of these blues, I don't care. All right, good. Do I go for this? Do I go for this? What's my range?
Well, it's a good thing Puddin's not here.
Ew. I don't want to replace for doubloons. They got rid of that too. Aww. What's my secondary range now? 12. Okay. I'll take that. I'm gonna get rid of my. What the hell? I got so many signals too. Let's buff that range even farther. 12.5. All right, that should be good enough. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I can't play it because we have 2 cruisers ready. Okie dokie. I'll pick something else. Wow. Okay, I expected to see like 2 battleships picked right away. I'll just play Ohio. That's fine. Ohio could work. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. My senses are tingling, guys. There's a slot for a carrier. I got this.
it.
Secondary Shinano memes. Let's go. With Godzilla. Godzilla is my secondary captain. Joey, if you are here, this one's for you. Let's do it.
Oh god.
You have a sub and a carrier. This is gonna be fun.
Fun is a word for it.
Hey, we're not trying to do this on randoms, are we?
Fair enough.
No, which is makes it even funnier if you somehow fail.
This is true. Hey, Joey is here. What do you know? All right, did we get a winner? Oh, that's right. I extended the giveaway timer on the rerun channel, so it's 10 minutes now after the giveaway is announced. So you guys still actually have a few seconds to get over
About
there
a minute,
if you
yeah.
want. Alrighty then. Where do I want to put my carrier?
In B.
Well, I was
No
thinking
balls.
about that. Fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
Gonna go add 5090 to your list on Best Buy. There you
Oh,
go.
hey, I'm all over here on my own.
Let's see. What do I want to
I
start
hope
with?
you also
Eh,
put
why
a new power supply. Then you probably need something like 1500 watts.
I love the memes of the like the full power plug on the back of the GPU.
Yeah.
It's so great. It's so great.
Some people were actually thinking that was legit too, which is even more funny to me.
To be quite honest, at some point it's going to be like that, right? It's just a question
what's
of
the
when.
VP of the 5090? Isn't it like 800 watts for the graphic cards alone?
Punk.
Well, I built this system last year, and it actually uses less power than my old one did, with similar level of hardware. Like 40 series was actually really efficient.
Yes. 30 was not. 40 was.
30
I don't
was
know.
not. I went up from a 2080 Ti to a 4070 Ti. So yes, going down a level of card, but it uses way less power.
Yep. My 3080 Ti just eats energy. It's crazy.
Also went from Intel to AMD on the CPU side, so that made a big difference as well.
Oh, did you pick up one of the X3Ds?
I have I think it's a 7800 X3D. I'm really happy with it.
Oh, good.
No,
great
no
CPU.
desire to upgrade for at least a few more years for me.
But you
So
can't
my
get it
wife-
right now for reasonable prices.
No, it's 450 or something. My wife gave me the go-ahead to build a PC, to build a new PC to replace the current one I'm using. And I'm like, okay, cool. So then I go and I start researching processors, and it's the exact same time that the Intel new processors came out, and they like completely botched them. Oh my God, look at that! Completely botched the drop or whatever. So it's like, okay, well, never mind, you know.
Honestly,
saying 600 watt?
If you build a new PC right now and you want an X3D processor, but it's too expensive, what I would do is, pure NeoS, buy just, what is it, 7500F from AliExpress. That's the one that is without the GPU, without the integrated GPU. And just
Hey, Joey,
run that until the X3D prices go down.
Joey,
And
if you're
then change
watching
it.
what I'm doing here, I am changing up my my plane choices, and that run there I was not using the A or D keys or whatever to turn. So again, this is asymmetric and the bot is just sitting still, but it's a really good opportunity for you to practice playing carrier, because the bots are well, you know, they're bots. So my wife gave me the approval to do it just before Thanksgiving. So I could have done, you know, the shopping, and I did actually. I put together lists. I'm like, okay, if I do it with this processor, I'll do that, and that processor, I'll do that. And then finally I told her, I said, there's really no point, once my 3080 Ti comes back from RMA, if it was able to handle everything fine, then I wasn't going to change it.
How come you had to RMA it? What happened?
It was hitting 106 degrees on the hotspot.
Oh, that's right. I remember. Yeah, I remember you telling
Yeah,
me about
and
this now.
in a couple of cases, it caused the stream, like the stream itself, to just die.
Yeah.
And I said, I can't have this. Hey, Citadel machine, let's go. I got heals, so I might as well use
over
them.
On the rerun channel, it said that there are not enough active chatters, so nobody.
Correct. That's fine. There are 10 required people needed on the rerun channel to do draws. I'll probably change that to 7. I got to figure that out tonight. But with me being gone, you know, I got to make sure that the PC does what I need it to do. Did it bounce? No, it didn't bounce. I dropped too close. Oh well.
Autopilot mode enabled.
My server PC is still running a 4790K. That was my my, like, I don't know, 3 systems ago gaming PC. And it's still been I mean, it's a bit of a power hog, but it's still been doing great for me.
Yeah, my rerun is a 6700K processor with, like I said, the 980 Ti. So, 10 years old,
Yeah.
still doing the thing.
Yeah, I got a new PC in October, and I upgrade from a i7 6800K to now a Ryzen 5 7600X.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too.
I didn't want to pay the extra for the X3D ones.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
See, Joey, hands off the keyboard now, other than to maybe slow down. And I'm just using the mouse to aim my torp bombers. I could
All this talk
circle
about
around.
graphics cards and whatnot, and here I am just running it off a laptop.
I mean, you can do that too. I play World of Warships when I travel. My travel laptop is a 14-inch i5 processor that has Intel Iris Xe graphics on it, and it can run warships just fine.
And
Not
that's
perfect.
One of the great things with this game is even now it will still kind of run on anything.
Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Mihari.
Except apparently a Mac.
No, don't run it on a Mac.
Oh,
Don't run
come on,
any
he
games
died
on
as
a
a
Mac.
Firefox. Oh well.
Grumpy Hobbit. Yeah, Shinano's kind of broasted, huh?
Is it?
And yeah, the X3D chips are hard to find because they're the best game in town, but AMD did release info about their new processors today, and they look better. But the question for that is going to be, is it going to be better for the price? I think AMD released the 9800 X3D too cheap for what it was able to do. And it's going to be hard now for them to come back from that.
Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, Iron Duke, for denying you from doing like any damage.
Because you took the Libertad?
Also,
Because I literally just walked and shot, and I have like 300,000 damage.
That's what you do in this. But see, I'm using my mouse now, Joey, to move my attack. There we go. I took a few seconds to figure out what I was going to use. Oh, yeah. Right, well, the problem, Hujam, is Intel completely fumbled the ball, right? Their 14th gen and 13th gen, because of the voltage issues with the motherboard, BIOS, whatever, the microcode, I don't care what you call it.
Well, there
Because
you go,
of
there's your consolation kill.
because of them screwing all that up, now you're stuck. Oh crap! I forgot to get the words on stream going. Now you're stuck in a situation where, like, literally, there's just AMD and that's it, and everybody knows it. So now everybody's going crazy for AMD processors, and they want to get the X3Ds. Oh, I can't get the X. So they're going for like the 5700 X3D, the 5800, which are the AM4 processors. It's a mess. And so that's why I told my wife, I said, I'm not going to build a PC right now. I'm going to wait.
But at the same time, like, quite honestly, depending on what you play, like if you're not after playing triple A's in 1440p or even 2K with ray tracing, etc., you probably don't need an X3D processor.
Yeah.
For me as a streamer, it would be nice to have, right? Because then
Yeah,
I
you
could
kinda
really
need as
focus
many
on
cores as you
gaming
can get.
and as much FPS as I can get, or at least the
Yeah.
capability to handle it. So my problem with my 3080 Ti is that it's so powerful that my processor can't keep up with it. You know what I mean?
If you have the powerful enough graphics card, then the CPU can as well be the limiting factor. Yes.
Yeah. And so, you know, that was the discussion with the wife about, you know, trying to do something like, you know, building a new PC. Because let's face it, I'm not going to build a new PC with, like, I've got an i9 9900K in here. And, you know, there's no point, in my opinion at least, there's no point of going like getting a 12th gen processor. I could do it. I know it's cheap. But at the same time, why do that if I could wait till a new architecture comes out? So I'll probably go AM5. It's just a question of when.
I was looking at my situation, like I went with a 4060 Ti 16 gigabyte version.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it makes no sense to get a 7800X 3D. I pretty much gain nothing from it compared
Yeah.
to a 7600X.
Right. Mouse move is something you can't do. Use a touchpad to... Oh my god, dude. Stop playing carry with a touchpad. It's just not going to work. You need a mouse. Get a cheap mouse. $10. You got a mouse. And I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just saying, like, yeah. Get a mouse. All right. You're bringing out the big guns. Let's go.
Using a touchpad to game on PC is like only one step above using a controller.
No,
Um,
if it comes to CVs, I would say the controller is better than a touchpad.
I agree. A controller would be fun. I actually played when I was alpha testing World of Warships Legends on PlayStation. I think it was PlayStation I was testing, or maybe it was Xbox. I don't remember anymore. But I was actually sitting on the couch, and that was back when my PC was downstairs behind the couch, and I played on a projector. Okay. And I remember at one point I told my wife, I said, I'm playing Warships with a controller. And she's like, got all worried because at the time I was like super addicted to Warships and playing it for like 3, 4, 5 hours every day on PC. She actually bought me an Xbox One so that I would not play Warships anymore. And I just let it sit there and didn't bother playing it. So, oops.
Have you ever tried getting her into this game?
Yeah. There was
Didn't
one
happen.
time. There was one time when I was sponsored to do this. You know, kind of like they do like the Raid Shadow Legends sponsorships. Well, Warships did that at one point, and so she helped me make an account, and it's because of her that I discovered that you can't lose and you can't die in the first battle. The very first battle you play when you download this game and play it, you literally can't die. I watched as she sailed around, not understanding how to look, not understanding how to shoot her guns, missing when she did shoot, and watching all the AIs just pounding on her, and she still didn't die. When I saw that,
I've tried to get my girlfriend into playing this game. I managed to get her to play World of Tanks, and she actually kind of enjoys that. She's actually a reasonably good gamer, so she'd probably enjoy it.
Yeah, it prompted me, and hello, Famous Potatoes. It actually prompted me to, when I was doing that, I said, I'm going to show you guys the new player experience, because when you play the game, as long as I do, and many of us have, we don't remember the exact first battle, and it's different. Don't worry about it, Iron Duke. And so that's how it works. So, like, when I was showing that off to people, nobody could believe it. As I sailed around in my tier 1, I think I picked the Hashidate, and I literally rammed 5 bots. Literally rammed 5 bots and didn't die. And everybody in chat was like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah.
I was a super tester when they introduced this. I remember super testing this new player experience. That was something.
Yeah, I think that might have been the period when you were a tester and I was not, because there was like a small period when that happened, I think. Because I don't remember testing that at all. But it was like, it was one of those things where you just kind of go in and you're like, do you guys know what it's like to be a new player anymore? And, so yeah. We had a good time with that. But yeah, my wife never really liked it. She kind of enjoyed it. She always tries to like do the games, when I've got the sponsorships, support me and through supporting me, support herself. If you think about it, right? And so, she actually did enjoy playing Warships. She just told me she would probably never play it more than, what she did to help me. So, that's okay. See, Iron Duke, I'm a nice guy. I actually let you...
Not block those, please.
I actually let you get the damage. Unlike Mr. Sock.
Okay, one more third.
Alright, moving on. Loyalty, boss chest, success.
I like seeing big numbers on my screen.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Yes. Monkey likes big numbers.
Alright, that's all for you, Iron. Enjoy. You love the midnight on me. Thank you. See, the way I look at it, Iron Duke is playing a tech tree ship. He actually needs the XP, right? I don't. Foggy! Hi, how you doing? See, and I can see you on YouTube now because of the colors. That's fun. And the icon. I need need to put a thing up. Oh, that sounded bad. All right. You just like this. Well, next time,
Yeah,
tell me
thanks,
that ahead of
Zach, for
time.
making me feel like an asshole.
You are. You are. Wait, I need to click on something. There we go. One of these days, all of us coordinators need to get together, you know? Oh, we could play Project Planet together. All of us coordinators, we got to get together and just like do something
I was just
stupid.
thinking about that the other night. We need to do an STC Ops night.
Right. Or like a training room. Oh, that could be fun. At like at the end of the focus test, all the coordinators present get into like a training room. Everybody else is a spectator and just watch us duke it out. That could be freaking fun as hell. What do you think?
That would be a lot of fun.
You hear people cheering on
I'm
different
pretty sure Russian would
coordinators.
wipe the floor with us because I think he's the only one who really plays a lot competitively.
Nah.
How-
Nah, the key with Russian is you get him drunk first.
That was a good hit on the hawk.
Thank you.
How about the super test version of Team League with the coordinators being the team captains?
So funny story about that. What's his name was actually the team leader for mine. Russian was a team leader for one of my teams. I think it was it the year he won that I won. Was it season 3? I don't remember off the top of my head. But he was my team leader once. You're gonna keep doing
He's a
touch by
great guy.
parries. No
I'm
one can
very
stop
happy
you.
to be in his clan.
He's a nice guy, yeah.
Joey, do
He
you
kind of
hate
rescued
yourself?
me from the clanless doldrums.
Do you need help, Joey?
Doing he becomes the cursed build player. Whatever. You're gonna be worse than the guy that's like zoom scrolling all the time when I do replays. You're gonna be the guy that submits in. We're like, you're the touchpad guy, aren't you? Anyway,
Dang it.
I'm glad you're doing fine over on YouTube. Thank you very much for
Okay.
commenting and hanging out.
Don't take it the wrong way. Joey might become War Beastie 2.0.
Doom scrolling. No. Joey is not. Look at that. The battleships are in first, huh? It's not going to be that way because if you think about it, he needs to first type in all chat "BB I hurt you," then he is.
And if he hits something with his torps, which will happen rarely, because he's using touchpad, you can
the
type
final
both hurt
mission
you,
on that-
BB.
And
So,
the
for the-
lead mission is not accepting asymmetric.
Which mission?
The ones that give you the battleship tokens.
That new event that started last week, where you get the tokens for these consecutive bundles, those missions don't work in asymmetrics.
Oh, I wouldn't know because I already finished mine. Go
I
get some
learned
sleep,
the hard
Seaway.
way when I tried to do it offline.
Well, look at
Oh.
Fancy Pants McGee over here.
I can always hop into like a random later.
Oh,
I have some time.
Amware. I got something for you, Amware. Here's PTO 1. And here's PTO 2. You found me because of my PTO stream. That's awesome. That's awesome. Have you played PTO? Oh, I can play Cruiser now. Hildebrand. Come to me. Let's go.
Ignore my extremely scuffed GK build. It is very old, and I don't know how to make secondary ships.
Fortunately for you, I can't look at it because the mod is broken right now.
I was
You
about
do
to
have
say, you
PTO
have
too.
to show us this now. I want to see this curse build.
Here's something else, Amware. Koei Games is the same publisher for PTO. I had this before PTO. This is called Aerobiz. I don't know if you've ever heard of this one. This is a hell of a fun game. One hell of a fun game. In Aerobiz, you get to control an airline, and you build routes to different parts of the world, and you purchase aircraft and all that kind of stuff. I love Koei games as well. I didn't ever get to play Aerobiz Supersonic VMware until I got the ROM. Because it was never released in the Chicagoland area. Aerobiz Supersonic was one of Koei's really like limited releases, if you will, and they released it only, I think, on the East and West Coast. I couldn't find it. I found commercials for it, like ads in magazines, and it frustrated the bejesus out of me because I couldn't find it any game store anywhere. I'd call places up. Nobody ever heard of the game, any of that kind of stuff. But the original Aerobiz is a hell of a lot of fun. Supersonic, I have played a bit. It is good. It is good too, but in my opinion, not as good as the original. Your favorite bars in Chicago? Oh, okay.
What in God's name gaudy camo is that?
This is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles camo. Turtle power, bitches. See, I figure it's like I've got my pizza delivery service right here. See?
But this build is, I guess it's nothing that crazy. It's basically I sacrificed Adrenaline Rush to use the 3-point heal skill so that I didn't have to give up concealment or fire prevention.
Ah, there you go.
A pizza delivery service if the CEO was Elton John.
So that I could give up, like I gave up the extra heal in exchange for getting.
Wasn't your ship toxic enough already, Seth? Did you really have to
Nope.
put on that camo on top of it?
Nope, I had to make it more toxic.
My eyes.
Well, now it's radioactive.
My secondaries.
Oh, hi, Keeve.
Heroes in a half shell. Turtle
Who
power.
wins, Keeve or Russell?
By the
You're
way,
completely
Nvidia has a
fine.
reasonable MSRP for the 5080 apparently.
Has that
Well, that's
been
good.
officially announced, or is that all leaks still?
Apparently it's from the keynote.
Guys, check out my spaced armor. Check out this amazing spaced armor I've got. I see you're playing a new Dutch cruiser. I was, and then Wargaming pulled them from my account, all of our accounts. So unfortunately, no more. We played the Tier 8 Premium and then the Tier 8 Tech Tree. And had I known we were running low on time, I would have played something else as well. Oh, it is what it is. Hi, Ayande. Oh, I have AP in my barrels. That sucks to be you. I suppose I can heal. Aw, I wanted that secondary kill. Ooh, no ordeal. Nah, he's dead.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
So, long story short, Elastic, the Tier 8 Premium, from the one game I played of experience, because I can't talk about super testing ships, from the one game I played at Tier 8, the Premium sucks. Varside, or whatever it's called. The Tech Tree ship is pretty fun. From the one game I played of it.
Since
All right,
Seth
planes
is not
up.
gonna be at home after tomorrow, you can probably find the gameplay footage from other streamers / YouTubers.
Yeah, or my YouTube
Or-
channel, because you can follow, you can go back and watch the stream.
I was like for the other ships, for the 9 and 10.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't played.
Yeah, see, the thing is, everybody focuses so much on the Tier 10, but in my opinion, it matters more, like, what's the Tier 8 like, and what's the Premium like, because you're going to be playing the 8 before you play the 10. And is it like a ship that you're going to want a free XP past, or is it, you know, a ship that you're going to enjoy? Like, you got to think about that kind of stuff. And it's the R key for heal? Oh, God.
I mean, the thing is this, right? Early access is gonna be 2 months again, probably.
ResDog, thanks for the
So-
follow.
And you get
Oh,
the
yeah.
8 for free at the end of the event pass, assuming you play enough to finish that. And that still leaves you like with a full month to slowly grind through it to get to Tier 9, unless you
Right.
want to spend money.
Right.
So there is no rush.
No. Did I hit 15,000 yet? They're back. Nope. I'm at 14,995 now, thanks to ResDog's follow. We got a couple follows today, but then a couple unfollows, and I don't know if I offended somebody or what, but it is what it is.
I will just say it
Very
was me
close.
after you beat me when I was playing Champagne.
That was a deserved unfollow.
Protest, and then refollow before you could notice, but somehow the follower count is still lower.
Twitch might have just banned some bots again.
They probably did.
Or some...
I sank someone. There you go.
Viewers deleted their accounts, whatever.
I did play ranked, and I did have a couple of people from ranked come over and say hi. I didn't get a follow from any of those, but they might have been following me before anyways. I don't know.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Almost there indeedy. Almost there indeedy. Let me put it this way. I'm in less of a rush once I double-checked that there was a giveaway at 15,000, and there is not from Wargaming. So once I saw that, what the hell? Who cares? You know, I'll get there on my own anyway over time.
So it goes from 10k straight up to 50?
I don't recall exactly what it is off the top of my head. I don't want to...
It is. That's kind of a big leap.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to look it up.
Followers
so.
in World of Warships? That's a lot.
Shokaku is pretty much not possible to Citadel. It has underwater protected Citadel. It's...
Well, I just got a Citadel on it, so...
Okay. Let me rephrase
So
it.
suck it,
There is
Grunty.
no reliable way to Citadel the Shokaku. There is a lot of RNG involved.
Well, I mean, if you have bombs,
Hey, Tenacious, how's it going? I got time for one more, folks. So pick your ships.
most of us still fight in this shit in this game mode.
Giveaway or not, it is quite the achievement. I agree, dude, and thank you for helping
I guess I'll
to
go with this one again.
support the cause, you know. And if Rob wasn't slacking, you know, he would have shouted you out, but he is, so I took care of it for you. Guys, go follow. They're back.
I was in a match.
You're in my match.
Excuses.
Dude, I tab out and I play Stream Raiders while I'm in a match. You don't see me dying.
Rob's tapping out of games too.
Yeah, but you're also somewhat
Yes.
adequate at this game. Not all of us are.
Just for that, I'm playing FDR. All right. I'll show you adequate.
But if you play yourself, I'll play the K. I'll play a sub. I'll play the Palau.
Oh, God. Here we go. All right. FDR. I haven't played this
Yeah,
ship
I'll
in
take-
so freaking long, so let's put blues
Yeah,
on
I'll
it because
take
why
the
not? Ooh, Svea. That's a fun ship. What's my
This ship
equipment? I
is-
still have everything on it. Okay, good. Let's make my hit points even bigger on this. I haven't played this with the hit point flag. This would be fun.
Oh, how
This
much
would
do
be
the
fun.
planes now have? Is it 4K?
Where do I see that? Here?
Oh.
Hit points 3650, 4162, and 4475. Oh my god. What do they have without it? Jeez. Yes, please. Somewhat adequate is a fun tagline, right?
Their bugs shout out whatever on screen is
I'll
stuck
fix it.
again.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Thanks. It'll probably be magically fixed once I, you know, restart OBS. But I'm not going to restart OBS, obviously, while I'm streaming, because then y'all go bye-bye. And let's
Yeah,
just put it
that's
this way.
not how
I
you
want
do it.
I want everybody to know they're back. That's why. So, you know, bye.
Yeah, there's a
There
new
you go.
tagline for Zath, the world's most adequate gamer.
Thanks.
Why do I feel that adequate in this context is kind of an insult?
Oh my god. I'm in the
See, the
middle.
way I was using it, it was supposed to be an understatement, but you know, that works too.
Anyway, I guess he is very okay. Okay. So, for those of you guys who don't have an FDR, this ship is an exercise in frustration. These planes have, like, what, tier 4 speed? They're very slow. They have a lot of hit points, and they've got large squadrons, but they take a long time before you can do the next drop. So, you have to train yourself to not recall your planes after their initial drop. That's the key.
I heard my name. What's
Do you
up?
like my
Hey, Conklin.
I'm almost wait for you.
Let me get my violin. Making one play key sounds like a reward to you.
Looks like a normal camo to me.
What, my camo?
No. Wow.
I'm so confused.
You don't see the eagles?
I'm too busy
No,
playing
I
the
have
game.
those camos disabled.
Oh, okay.
Only one bomb hit. Jeez. And you can see now it's like 26 seconds or whatever to be able to drop again. So you have to just kind of loiter around in anti-air. This is bad because I've got tons of anti-air bubbles, but you get the idea. And also it's a Harlem. So you lose like a lot of planes doing this. And you have to kind of like go back and forth and like do what you can to bleed off your speed so that you can, you know, try to drop stuff again. Oh, the bomb drops is a longer drop. That's my problem. I forgot about that. I forgot it takes forever to drop your bombs on this thing. Violin for the CV main.
The really cracked FDR players would get really good at circling just outside of your AA range and then come in when they were reloaded.
Well, so there's two ways to do that, right? One is you do what you said, but if you do that, you have to go out of and then back into flak. So the really good FDR players, if you're by yourself, they stay in your mid range, just outside of your long range anti-air ring, and then you're really screwed. Now the FDR has a fun trick as well, where you can go in and once you've like set your torpedo bomber pattern, once they've tightened up, then you can turn like a full 360 degrees with the WASD keys. So actually, Joey, this one might be a good choice for you just because of that alone.
But it takes 5 minutes for the reticle to close before you can do that. And if you move during those 5 minutes, it doesn't close well, so...
Mm-hmm. See, so I got out of one anti-air ring, and I'd love to get into the next, but because of the way this goes, I almost have to turn around right in that long-range bubble. And now I'm taking a lot of damage just to line up my planes. The spread on it is great, though. I mean, look at that spread. That's a lot of torpedoes you drop at once.
It's almost too much. It's hard
Yeah.
to hit them all.
Yeah, you're rarely going to hit them all. I just hit 6 of them. So that's kind of fun.
Like, if I end up in a CV game and the enemy CV is an FDR, I'm kind of happy, to be honest.
Yeah, FDR is not as
These
much of a
days,
threat.
It's not the monster it used
Oh,
to
my
be.
secondaries are going off. That's hilarious. And he's
I don't
shooting
feel
me
this
and
shit.
not the Libertad right in front of him.
Like, it's very bad at dealing with destroyers.
Oh, terrible.
So your destroyers are relatively safe unless they're complete potatoes, which obviously can happen.
Yep.
But it's
Sorry,
really
Rob,
only
I
good.
kind of left you in a pretty bad situation there.
Now watch, this guy's sitting still so my bombs can fully drop. Look at
Yeah,
that,
this is-
13,000.
Yeah, this is great. Like farming battleships. That's what this ship does and does very well.
And see, now I'm just in the Zetan's anti-air range, but there we go. Now I'm kind of in between both.
I'm probably very biased here too because I like to do repeated drops. I like to do quick repeated drops. So this downtime between us is like
It's
I
punishing.
just want to rip my hairs out.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is not for me.
Right. Bye, Zetan.
Ow.
Yeah, the bombs when they connect do tons of damage. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. I'll just do that. So what you do is you start your attack run like super early. You wait for your reticle. Oh my god, they killed Rob. You wait for the reticle. There we go. And now you use your WASD key. There we go. To turn the bombers. Completely unlearning everything you've learned about carriers. And keeping an eye on the drop timer so you don't accidentally miss your drop. I almost missed it.
Yeah, this is where having a longer drop duration is actually useful. If
Yeah.
you do stuff like this with your torpedoes.
Right.
And some
So-
CVs can do that better than others.
Yeah, this is almost like the playstyle is almost like, what if I had a battleship flying through the air and, you know, nuking things, but with long reload in between nuking things. And then Wargaming released the Soviet battle carrier line, battleship, or
Yeah,
sorry, aircraft carrier line
Hacking does
afterwards.
the same thing, but kind
Better.
of better.
Literally better because it ignores anti-air rules.
For the most part.
Well, I was gonna drop on the Vlad, but see, now I can change and go for the Baltimore instead because the Vlad put a plane up. Can I get out of this? Oof. Look at that hit, huh? Alright, well, unfortunately, I'm gonna lose all these planes. So, bye-bye the planes. The rockets, by the way, suck. Some people are really good at the rockets, but for most people, they suck. But if the Soviets actually knew how to drive ships, hey, they do on paper, it's okay.
The other diabolical thing with FDR is you can just tank a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Foo Fighters, I actually got to see them in Wrigley Stadium. It was awesome.
But on the other hand, like, you kind of have to tank the fighter because
You're not fast enough if someone drops one on you. And so that makes me think that was intentional.
Wow.
I mean, like, the whole hit point thing is like the compensation.
Swing and a miss there,
Yeah.
Zach. Swing and a miss.
I know, it wasn't a miss. I got 3 incapacitations. I broke 3 of his freaking turrets.
Skill issue.
You also did 0 damage.
That's correct, I did. But I got incapacitations for people that are looking for those. Rob.
Like, typically speaking, the CVs that have faster planes, even if they are super squishy, tend to perform better if the
Yeah.
CV player knows what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
What was that drop? That was
That was a quick. I mistimed my drop on the Baltimore.
That was a my
That's what that
bombers
was.
won't turn that too slow drop. And
Yes.
then overshoot.
And then, okay, well, I guess I'll just drop the Vlad instead because he's big and I can hope that I'll hit something with it. Shimanto Torp Summit? That's cute. Raptor, you know, he'll say whatever. Not worried about what he thinks. He knows I'm not a huge carrier player. Except in Supremacy League where I was the carrier player. And I wasn't even that good at it, but they just made me play it. Jerks. Alright, rocket test because I got nothing else to use.
I think you're gonna get the Baltimore, even though you dropped the Vladdy.
Well, I'm okay with this.
If they don't, they might run out. They don't have that much range.
Let's go.
Well, they did not, in fact, run
I'll
out.
be done after this one. Now watch the rocket attack here. Even if the Vlad dies, it's okay. I'll show you guys. You can see just how many rockets are unleashed here. None are going to hit because I mistimed it, but you can see all the rockets that have been launched. If you're really good at timing the drop and everything, you can absolutely do a lot of damage with them. Oh, you know what? No, I gotta swing my rudder that way. Aw, I was gonna try to ram it.
Bro, I left him with 23 health.
You did. Yeet! Ah, now that's a fun screenshot right there. Look at that. Sinking ship, midway launching a plane. That's where it's at. That's where it's at. Alright, guys, I gotta get the hell out of here because I gotta go to bed. Because I have to get up in 8 hours, less than 8 hours, so I can catch my flight.
All right. Enjoy your break, I guess, Seth.
I will.
Good
I'm looking forward to
night.
hanging out with my dad when he's not in the hospital for a change. That's going to be really helpful, really handy. He's got all kinds of things for me to do around the house. Thanks, Rob. GG's indeed, Tenacious. Thank you very much for hanging out, everybody. Let's collect my reward. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I did record the entirety of the building process for that Dockyard chip. It's on my YouTube channel. I think it's on my YouTube channel by now. I've missed a couple Dockyards, but I've been trying to go back and make sure I record all of them. So, thank you, thank you. Actually, I should double check and see if I've got any. If there's a better seat than what I've grabbed. Let's try that and find out. In the meantime, guys, let's go to the focus on me screen. And let's do this on the vertical as well. And again, I'll say thank you all for tuning in, being a part of the fun. Today was supposed to be Civ Night Tenacious, but the Dino could not make it. So we did Warships instead. I didn't know how late I would go, so I suggested to Sith Kitten that... you know, they do their thing, I do mine. Plus, I knew the Dutch cruisers were out. They knew hotness. Everybody would want to see them. I did not know Wargaming was going to pull them from us, but it is what it is. So, I will be gone for 2 weeks, y'all. So, my next stream will be on Friday, the 24th of January. That's the plan for now. Until then, I will have the rerun channel going. So if you need a taste of Zath, that sounded terrible, but if you need a taste of Zath, you've got the rerun channel that, in theory, should be running 24/7. Okay, so you can still get your drops that way. You can still support me there. I will be putting all the rest of my codes on the rerun PC. So you know, there's that. I'm also probably going to tweak the number required. I think I might drop it down to 8. It's at 10 right now, but I think I'll drop it down to 8. So 8 people present, and we'll see how quickly the codes go. Once they're gone, they're gone. So, yeah, exactly. RR, here we come. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to raid you guys over there because I just don't have time to do my usual post-stream, like, pick somebody, vote for somebody thing. I figured you guys would have rather hung out and done another game than do all of that and take the time to do it. So I'm going to be rating you guys all out to my rerun channel. If you don't follow that already, this is your opportunity, of course, to do so. Until then, I hope you guys have a great couple weeks. Of course, I'll be checking Discord. I'll be playing the game and stuff from time to time. So, you know, if you see me in game, you can always say hi, that sort of deal. But stream-wise, probably will not be streaming from Arizona. I did bring my microphone with me, so that's a possibility, but my preference is not to, just because there's things to do. But huge thanks to Ensalada and Hoodank for the bits, and thank you, I Can't Swim and Elusive Spider, for your subscriptions earlier today as well. Thank you those who joined the div. Sock, I know you're still here. Everybody else that was hanging out, Grunty and the others. It was a lot of fun. So we should definitely do it again sometime. What do you guys think? Yeah.
Yes, I just wanted to stick around and say take care, have a good trip, stay safe, and we'll see you when you get back.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad that you're able to hang out with us as much now, Sock. And I know today was unique
Mondays
because
I'm
it was
usually
later.
pretty good. It's the rest of them. When you're streaming earlier in the day, I usually can't because I don't get off work until 7 o'clock your time.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. So, awesome. All right. Well, chat, we got a few seconds left. So once again, thanks for tuning in. And I will see you guys next time in a couple weeks. Bye for now. And YouTube, I'm going to also say goodbye to you guys. Those of you that jumped in on YouTube, Elastic, I saw you. A couple of new faces as well. Thank you guys for tuning in too. So YouTube, I'm going to end the stream now. Take care, y'all.